Hello, Entertainment Daily lovers. Welcome back. Happy Sunday, happy weekend to you all. I know right now most of my viewers are still asleep, but yes, we have to do this. When you wake up, catch up, catch up, catch up. Okay, let me see. Okay, our volume is good. So we are live right now. Hold on before. Let me check the sound and then I'm going to share this. So we are live and we can right start this. Before. Let me check this. Okay, so sound is great. Let's get ready for this. And Justin Dean versus his bestie. Bestie is angry. Justin's bestie is angry and she's spilling. The lady is talking. She has a lot to say. And I don't think she's going to stop anytime soon. That's just the truth. She is not going to slow down anytime soon. So if you're expecting this lady to stop anytime soon, you're welcome. If you are just joining us, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification because this is getting juicier and juicier. We are going to pull up her. Give me a second. We are going to pull up. Let me see. Hold on, I'm trying to. Okay. Okay. So we are going to go over like yesterday. If you were on our live stream, then you know that I was saying that I'm looking for that woman's Facebook page or YouTube. And I said, I'm going to find it. We had to put two and two together, what was said in her videos, people that commented stuffs about her, people from her cohort that were laughing at her. One of them posted something. I just want to explain to you people how I found her original page where she's dropping the basbos, okay, where she's giving just the water. So putting all of that together, I was able to type that in. Then her page popped up, so verified page, okay, verified Facebook page popped up, and I was like, yes, we got you. You were so bold in telling us that nobody knows Justin as much as you do. And now that they're throwing you under the bus, you are upset. Don't get upset. It is going down. Let us analyze. We will listen to her and we are going to analyze this together. So I'm going over to her Facebook. Let's go to Facebook. Okay. Oh. Let's type it in. Let's type it in and pull it up. Welcome, everybody. If you are just joining, this is a continuation. Most times when people are busy trolling others, they feel very happy. This is a woman, if you don't know, the woman that we're about to discuss, this is someone that was connecting Cora Obidi's ex-husband to bloggers so he can go and say whatever he wants to say. But now she's done and she's saying something totally different because both of them are no longer in good terms because he has actually thrown her under the bus. He now knows the game. He doesn't need help from, at least not that type of help anymore. Like she has taught him very well. He learned very well and now she's no longer useful. So let's get her name. Let's write it. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Okay. So immediately you type it. If you type her normal name, Mariam Awolowo, I don't know why if you type that in on Facebook, it doesn't pop up. But when you type in her other name, it does pop up. That's when you will see the stuff. Hold on, I'm just going through her page now. There are certain things I want to touch. This woman, like I dropped a short video and I was telling you that this woman went ahead. I'm scrolling down in her page. There's something I want to get you share with you people before I play the video, so we'll start listening to her. This woman actually came out and said that Justin lied. Y'all remember how Mr. Korobidi is always telling us that I don't lie. I always tell the truth. That's the reason why I'm actually explaining all of this so you people will understand because we're out here to debunk. Mr. Kora Obidi, remember he took the video of Cora, took the video of Nancy, and he said he was debunking. So that's the same thing we two were doing, debunking what he has said. So he keeps saying that he does not lie, he does not lie, he does not lie, right? But this his friend and the other one in the UK that we call Lady L, you're welcome. If you're coming in, give the live stream a thumbs up. So um YouTube knows that we're doing something here. Okay, so to spread the live stream so more people can actually come in and join us, because the truth sometimes it takes time to come out. Give the live stream a thumbs up, a thumbs up, a thumbs up. I see only 2 thumbs up. Come on, it's free. You don't pay for that. It's free. Thumbs up in a live stream or a video is free. Okay, so Justin came out during that restraining order stuff and claimed that the lady that Cora Obidi filed restraining order, that's Zoe, um, what's her other name again? She has two names, Crystal, Zoe, well, Hackett, yeah, that lady, that she is his nanny. And remember, he said that people were trying to lie, because some people posted photos on with that woman on orange jumpsuit and whatnot, saying that she has criminal record. Justin came out and said he spoke to FBI in the United States. That's why I told you that this man lies a lot. He said he spoke to FBI in the United States and they said the woman there's no criminal record or whatever, to the best of his knowledge. That's what he said. But now this Justin's best friend, this lady MA, okay, I've said her name before. She's there on the thumbnail. Her name is actually there on this thumbnail also. This woman is actually confirming that Justin lied, that she was surprised to see that Justin came out and said that that woman does not have criminal record, that that's even a public record that you can actually see. Okay, that if you go to the states of Pennsylvania, you can get those documents that the woman and what she posted something, and you can see there it shows category criminal. It's a charge filed 12/01/2015. Offense, it say arrest for violation of order. Down here, it said disposition, guilty. Source name, Pennsylvania Administration Office of the Court. Just everything here that prove that this lady was actually, arrested for something and was found guilty, because it shows here. So this other friend is actually, because remember, this one now is now trying to bring in race. You know why? Race battle, saying because the other lady is a Caucasian and she's a woman of color. Justin is defending the Caucasian, the one that looks like him, and throwing the women of color that supports him under the bus, right? So that's why this woman got angry and decided to share these records with the public. So if you go to her page on Facebook, you will see it. I think she posted it like a short. So she has different, and it's just flashing, and you can see everything that you need to see, the lady's name and the charges and everything. It's all there. Okay. So an inter-county, guilty of trial, everything that you need to see is written out here. It says harassment, a course of conduct, W slash something something. So that, I mean, the lady that Cora filed, that Cora missed the court date, she filed restraining order. Another thing that this woman, this Justice Bestie, that is now sitting on the fence. Sometimes she would talk as if she's on Cora's side. Another time she would talk as if she's on Justin's side, saying that she's in the middle, she's on nobody's side. Nobody should take side. People should be careful. After she's been supporting him for over 3 years, helping to connect him with bloggers. You will hear it from her own mouth, actually. Now she wants to come and there's something else she filed. She shared, and she talked about how she has court documents. She screenshots those documents that Cora Obidi posted online, where Cora Obidi was showing that she has the right to post the children. And this is the caption. She actually screenshot those documents from Cora Obidi's page. You're all welcome. As you're coming in, please give the live stream a thumbs up. Thank you so very much for coming. Welcome, welcome. So she said, I am vindicated. Truth always wins. KO got a solicitor was represented on the 4th of April 2024, not JD. KO got everything she wanted from Judge Dunning in the process. Only KO on record to have attended the hearing that got Judge Dunning to make a final judgment order, which is in fact a win-win. She said it's a win-win outcome for JD and KO. She said, I was expecting JD to celebrate with his children instead of the useless fooling with the unintelligent, wasteful, and she used insultive word he chose to or let me not say those words then. And she said, I have a copy of the amazing final judgment order, but JD was not even in attendance for this hearing. Also, JD mailed a copy. JD mailed copy of this important final judgment order was returned to the court because JD was not available to sign as recipient. JD should check his email for the electronic version. However, he has all the time to phone the court for his copy. He has all the time to drive to the court for his copy, period. So, well, welcome, Gold. Thank you very much for joining. So you see how this woman is exposing, before she never used to say anything. So for her to even go and screenshot this thing, you know that she is really out to get JD, okay? Because she feels very offended by those statements made by her best friend JD. So that's why she's posting this. So let me see. Then another thing again that she posted that would actually tell you that JD was lying, because remember, recently on several of his live stream, he made comments of, oh, my ex-wife Korobidi don't like me, Korobidi don't want to hear my name. She needs to be arrested. This lady, Abi, she needs not be even for abroad though. They need to arrest her and take her to Kirikiri prison in Lagos. And throw away the key for a while. This woman, she does not have shame. So this lady went for that to post something else. And this is also a court document. I believe she always posts them like shorts. But remember, Justin has said that Kora Obiri does not like him. Kora Obiri does not want to, keep taunting him and doing all of that, but still, she still has his name. Now, in a petition filed by Kora Obiri, it says Chukwufumnaya Anita Obidi. They said petitioner. This is what Justin's friend is the one posting these documents to. Says petitioner. Okay, hold on. She posted it like a short, so she posted several screenshots. So it's just changing. Let me see. Hold on, give me a minute. Oh, Facebook. That's why I don't like Facebook. Okay, so it said petitioner Chukwufumnaya Anita Obidi, and then correspondent, which is the Hesketh. I think that's her name, Crystal Hesketh. And let's see. I'm trying to read this stuff. Okay, so it's filed on the 5th, 30th of 2024 at 8:30 a.m. in the Department 25 at 1111 North Hill Street, Los Angeles, California. Restraining order. So that's the one that Cora filed, and I think that's the one she missed. But from what this woman was actually saying, she said something and also referred to the 30th of, let me see. She referred to the 30th of May. So maybe Cora has gone back to file another one. You're welcome, Beatrice. You're welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. You're welcome, Gold. Thank you very much for joining. Beatrice said, good morning. Good morning to you too. Gold said, why does she have to screenshot it from Cora's page when he said before she helped him file those documents? That she said she's still saying it, that she has all the documents, She's still claiming that she has all the documents. But right now, she's even advising Cora that since Cora missed the first one, the restraining order, that Cora should make sure that Cora goes to get a lawyer for this second one. And she mentioned something about the 30th of May. So if say docket entry 05/30/2024. Okay. Filed against Hackers Crystal. Hold on. Let's see something. Hmm. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, I'm trying to just screenshot it and let me just go out and read it. I don't know why she didn't post it as a photo and she instead posted it as a short. So I screenshot so we see. So first of all, when you look at this restraining order, it shows that Korobiri, first of all, is not bearing the name of that man that up till today is still trying to convince people that Korobiri still bears his name. She doesn't because her name clearly stays here. It says party details petitioner Chukwufumnaya Anita Obidi, respondent Hesket Crystal. Court documents are not available for this case. That's what it says. It says docket entries 05 302024. So the 5th of 30th 2024. That's what it says. And then it says where this was filed, Los Angeles, California, restraining order hearing. Go red. Go red. Here again, you will see Chukwufumnaya Obidi versus Hesket Crystal. This case was last updated from Los Angeles County Superior Court on the 5th, the 8th, 2024 at uh, 7 p.m. I think UTC time anyway. So then let me see what else do I want to read out to y'all. So he said, yes, Chukwufumnaya, Anita Obidi versus Hesketh, Crystal, case summary on the 5th of the 8th, 20, Chukwufumnaya Obidi filed an order injunction lawsuit against Hesketh Crystal. This case was filed in Los Angeles County Superior Court, Stanley Mosque Courthouse, located in Los Angeles, California. The case statute is pending. Okay, so that's what it says. And this alone is another proof that, okay, so let's see. Notice in the document, you have the original name on there, yet he said that he wants his name back, as if somebody is holding his name. That was the reason when I saw this thing in this woman's page, I said, I'm going to actually show this part of this whole thing first before I will even go and play her video, because the kind of lie that this man is lying, I'm just thinking, like, even something as little as this man is lying about. Tell me, what else will this man not lie about? He has fallen out with all his friends. Remember, the other lady in the UK, Lady L, actually said that this man is a user. After he finished using you, he would just toss you out. The thing is, they were seeing him as their friend, as somebody they were supporting. This man was not seeing them as anything. All those scammers and all those names he was calling his ex-wife, he also sees all of them as the same. But they thought that they were better than Korah. They are wiser, so they are going to be his best friend. They are going to support him, and they're also going to gain so much. And now that their image, and he's been calling them scammer and anything, and whoever cares to listen, this woman, this man has been saying so much. Now this one wants to come and cry for us to feel sorry for her. It's not going to work. So let's go into her video.
Seen a lot of you know,
Let me know if you can hear.
what can I call it? It's like
How would you know what to call
a
it?
complaint really. That why don't I come live every day, at least every other day, another. It's not appropriate time for me to be coming live every day.
No, now it's no
But
longer
I'm going to
appropriate.
do my best to keep up with what is going on. Um, People who were, who were familiar with this matter, they will understand that sometimes I just don't.
Do you all see the level of this person is saying? When you want to lie, you have to try your best to garnish the lie in a way that people will not catch you immediately because it's on live stream. So if they're able to catch you immediately, they're going to call you out immediately. So a lot of and thinking of what to say and how to the choice of words, being extra careful with her choice of words and everything, so nobody catches her in her lie.
Come live or share certain information for very important reason. And that is one of the reasons why I want to do this short live. And I hope and pray that every one of you will learn from this
Hmm,
experience. This video is going to be very short.
hmm.
That is a promise because I put a timer on and I'm just going to drop this
Absolutely.
video. No matter who you are supporting, whether it's KO or JD, you have to.
Do you see how her tone has changed? Do you see how she's now beginning to sound like, oh, no matter who you're supporting, but this is the same person that stood behind this man and was helping him file for this, file for that. How she said, did she say it by her own self? She said it by her own self. She helped him to do a whole lot of things, to achieve a lot of things. But now look how she's sounding.
To calm down and learn from this important message because
Hmm.
it can happen to any one of you. And this is why a lot of people who do things with their hearts, um, at a point in their life, they will just stop.
Hmm.
They will close down,
Hmm.
they will close down um, so many things in order to protect themselves.
Look how she's sounding like a good person. Somebody that actually did a whole lot of wickedness is referring to herself as somebody that did a whole lot of good. What good did you do? Seriously, what good did this woman did?
I'm sure one or two of you will have similar experience in your life. Because I assume that a lot
You can see how negative this woman is. One or two of you, God forbid, no, it's not going to be anybody's portion. What do you mean by one or two of the people that she's talking to are going to experience the same thing? Who wants to be in this type of situation that Koro B defines herself? Like, I don't, the level of negativity that this woman and JD and the Lady L, Lady F, and the rest of them have in them, I don't know where they got it from. Seriously. And for her, as someone that is coming from a royal family, a respected family, a big name like Awolowo, and she behaves like this, it's a huge shame.
of people on Facebook following this matter, they are adults, and I'm sure that one or two of you will relate to what I'm about to tell you, and they warn you because there's no doubt in my mind that it can happen to you. Um, Maybe not now, but in
God
the
forbid.
future, it may happen to you.
God
And
forbid.
I'm going to share some tips with you
This
in
nonsense is
order to
not going to
protect
happen to
yourself,
anybody.
just in case it happens to you.
Hmm.
You may be a woman, you may be a man, it doesn't matter. It can happen to you.
All of a sudden, now that they
And and
they threw her out from the
I'm going
group
to just
and called her
give
out.
just few
Now
minutes
she's
because I
giving the
didn't
public
give
advice.
enough notice
So
before
she did a
I
lot of
pressed the live
rambling.
button.
Okay.
Um,
I actually watched this morning when I woke up and I was just doing my chores and I decided to watch because when she said it's going to be a short video, but this is like she did this for 1 hour, 4 minutes, 32 seconds. So it was not in the beginning, she was ranting. So I was watching the time until where she started saying something serious was from 29 minutes into it. I just wanted you all to hear the intro and see how she's everywhere here. And I'm going to move it because I've already watched all. When I'm watching content creators' videos or whatnot, I love to watch it in full, no matter what. She doesn't deserve it, but I feel like as a content creator, I know what it takes for you to create content and whatnot. So I don't skip when I want to react on. I want to hear every single thing you're saying. So I've watched the full 1 hour, but I'm not gonna waste you people's time leaving you all here because she's rambling from now till 29 minutes because I wrote it down. That's where she started saying things that I want us to listen to. So I'm just going to move this and I'll move it to let's say 27 or 28. Let me see what she's saying in about 26 minutes into the video.
This happened since January last year. It was my name. I'm seeing everywhere. They plaster it all over social
Okay,
media.
so let me take it back a little bit. So let's see 24 minutes, 23
Single
seconds.
case in court. So you have to use your own brain. Who is telling you that lie? That princess wants to take the children away from Cora. And why are they telling you that lie?
How is it a lie?
Is it not associated with money? You go to their blogger.
Now she's calling this a lie, but she's the same person that said, I helped him file this, I helped him file that, I helped him look for bloggers when he wanted to go to bloggers and correct the narrative. Did he correct any narrative, or he just went there and lied the more against his ex? But she was the one that helped connect him to those Nigerian bloggers that he went to speak on their this thing. He was the one that she actually was the one that built the case for him. Even on one of her live stream, you will see she's in the background, but what she used as a profile or like a thumbnail was a huge giant book, and she was like, she walked and filled all of that for him. That the way she knows Justin, nobody else knows him that way. She has all the documents since their situation started. That will tell you the level. A lot of people things, including me. I was thinking that the lady in the UK that her name starts with L, I probably just said Lolo, that one. I was thinking she was his number one, but this one did more harm because it seemed like the Lolo is just full of mouth and calling people to go do nonsense. I'm not saying she's in, but I feel like this one, this Miriam Awolowo, is worse than Lolo because she was not just talking, she was doing. Okay, she was doing the research. She was using her own money, paying out of pocket. And this is a woman that said her last child is older than JD. This is a woman that, did you hear her calling herself princess? That she's from a royal family. Do you know who my father is? Do you know who my grandfather is? If you like, talk about your great great grandparents. You're embarrassing all of them. So this woman is terrible. Let's listen to this.
Page. Their page is monetized. Think about it. Their page is monetized. So each time they put my name and my father's name there, all of you go there. Oh my God, this wicked woman wants to take the children away from Korah. Oh, this princess wants to take the children away from Korah. And guess what? You, the commentator, you are the one using your own name. But guess the person who is fooling you, who is lying to you that, oh, it's about custody, custody, custody.
Now she wants to start threatening people that are commenting. But this is the same person that allowed Justin, her friend, to go and start dragging people. And now that people are dragging her, she's telling people that she's going to send people to court, she's going to do this, she's going to do that, that you are the one commenting with your name. You that you went and helped him to file all those things that you opened your mouth to say you did. Did anybody send you? And the fact that this woman sat down and was telling us that the reason why she even went into this thing was because she saw how Korah's family and the whole, listen, the Nigerians were busy going against this man. She felt sorry for him, that nobody should be treated that way. That's why she decided to fight for him. If a person can think that way alone, it shows you how evil that person is. It shows you how wicked that person is, because it was JD that brought out his family problem. It wasn't the ex-wife. It wasn't Cora. It was him. And it was him that insulted her, called her a cheat, called her the H word, the P word, the W word, the C word, all of those. Describing Akpekus, talking about Moist, a nightclub that was named after his ex-wife's Kpekus in Lagos. And I mean Kpekus, his ex-wife's private part. That's why when you go on Facebook now, you see the word moist, moist, moist everywhere. And this woman came out to tell us that the reason why she decided to fight for Justin was because Cora and her family and her fans were taunting him. Seriously, who was actually taunting who? Let's go to check Cora's videos, check Justin's video. Who is the person that taunted who? You can see that there is no single truth in this woman's mouth, but she doesn't want people to comment on her after she sent him to bloggers to drag his ex-wife. Did Cora take you to court? If she had taken you to court, wouldn't she win? Because you were not married. He didn't marry two wives. It wasn't your business, but you inserted yourself and you were fighting and you were researching and you were giving him evidence. You said it yourself. People were bringing things for evidence. You were putting it together so he will have enough case to defend himself in court, even when you know that he's not worth it. Now she's crying, threatening people. You're not threatening anybody.
Have you asked yourself, why are they saying that to you? Why are they saying Justin wants to take the children away from Kura from January 2023 to date? Why are those bloggers? Why are people saying that? Why are they saying it to you?
You're very correct, Gold.
It's all associated with money. Because when they put that lie there, a lot of women from across the world, they will get upset. Oh, nobody can take away the children from Kura. Oh, she's the one who have those children in her stomach for 9 months. Nobody will. So a lot of women, they rise up. They say, no, we are going to fight JD. We are going to fight this princess. This princess is a witch. This princess is bad. And guys,
you're very correct. At some point, people were even insulting the children. They even went up to the extent that they were saying the kids were not his. What did he do? And what did she do then? Now she wants everybody to leave her name out of their mouth. Tell me, how is that possible? How do you dish out something that when they dish it back to you, you cannot receive it, and you're now threatening the whole world with court? I want to see who and who you can take to court. How many millions of people you will take to court? Let's see who is going to get tired. You that was threatening that you can make Koro Obidi's father to vanish. Take people to court. Let them send those evidence to the right people, and let Cora too or the father go and file against you. You will come and explain how you're going to make him disappear and what he did to you that you were going to pick him up from the street. You're going to take people to court.
When I saw all those comments and abuses and all those bloggers, they put it on their pages and all that. Do you know I have a choice? I have a choice at that time. This happened since January last year. It was my name. I'm seeing everywhere. They plaster it all over social media. Guys, there was no custody issue in any court in the United States between Justin and Cora that both of them want to take children away from. I don't know about Cora.
Right now, the battle is also between this Mariam Awolowo and that's Zoe, the one that Cora filed restraining order against. Because now this woman is now claiming that because she's a black woman, she's a woman of color, that JD threw her under the bus. But JD defended Zoe that has criminal record. That's why she posted that criminal record, Zoe's criminal record, on her Facebook. And also remember, some other person, and I think that person is also probably a Caucasian also, or from another race, also accused this Miriam that she was the one that helped Cora to file the restraining order. But that's not true. We know that this woman will never do anything good in her life. But that is also paining her because she's so upset, telling them that how would they even think that she that has supported JD from the beginning, and she started trying to prove how supportive she has been to JD, and she started exposing herself in the process of proving to people that she was not the one that helped Cora to file that restraining order against Zoe. But it made her very angry that when people were dragging her, Justin never came out and defended her. But when people started dragging Zoe, Zoe said Justin knew about those videos and photos and gave her the go ahead to post it. Right? And Justin came out and said that people are saying a whole lot of lies, that he brought in a stranger into his home, that first of all, he didn't bring in a stranger into his home, that was his nanny. And number two, people are also posting a what did he call it, an AI kind of photo that made the woman look like she's wearing orange outfit, that she's not, and saying that she's a criminal, that the woman is not a criminal. And he has actually contacted the FBI, and they told him that those photos are photoshopped and the woman does not have criminal record. When this Miriam heard all of these things really, really infuriated her, and she went, I guess, paid and got those documents where she said anybody can get it. If you go to the state of Pennsylvania, and how they get those public records, I guess you pay a little bit and you have access, and you can see that this woman was actually charged with something, and it writes there category criminal. So yes, she does have criminal record in the state of Pennsylvania. And what does Justin have to say now? He will pretend he doesn't see all these things and he will never address them. But do I feel sorry for this Miriam? No way. I don't.
But if it is exists, even if Cora put the application in that she wanted to take the children away from Justin, we will see it in the court website because it's relating to custody, family issue. It will be on the court website, isn't it? Because that is the protocol. If Justin wanted to take the children away,
to show you how evil this woman is, this woman has, if she was able to go to Cora's page and screenshot those court documents to come and prove herself and say, I'm vindicated, are you telling me that this woman did not see how many times that Cora keeps saying, I do not want my children to have daddy's syndrome. I want their father to be in their life. Now she wants to be here pretending, I don't think he wants to take the children from her, and I don't think she wants to. Meanwhile, Justin, on the other hand, even recently said it, that Nancy should continue what Nancy is doing, that Nancy will help him win that full custody battle. Because what Nancy is saying is going to put the sister in trouble. Is that not what Justin said with his own mouth? But look at what Miriam is saying.
From Cora, as all those bloggers have been lying to you for over 1.5 years, plastering my name all over the place to generate it. If that is the truth, it will be on the court website because it's relating to custody. So it will be public. That application will be there. But there's no application there. There is no application there to remove the children away from Cora, or Cora wants to remove the children away from Justin. The application you are going to see there is the application to remove the children from social media. That one was applied for in January 2023, and it was granted in 2023. But you guys, the same people who are ganging up against me today, calling themselves Justin's followers, they saw all those lies against me. But none of them go there and say, no. This case is not about taking the children away from Cora. It is about CPS, or it is about the DCFS. It is the DCFS, the CPS, who wants to take away.
The fact that she even thinks that people owe her this much shows the kind of person she is, because she thinks that the whole world should be at her service. Just as she was saying, oh, in the 80s, my father wanted me to study law, but before you study law, you have to have international language. I went to Belgium to do that. And then I met a lady that was taking all my money. I had money. My dad would send me money through the embassy and this and that. I had so much money. The lady stole my international passport. I didn't know how to cook. I couldn't even make the Nigerian stew. The person that is traveling abroad to do this thing, is that person not grown enough, but person don't know how to cook? Is at the last minute, that's when you learned how to cook as an African woman. It shows that something is wrong with you and the people that raised you.
Children from Justin. It is the CPS, the DCFS who wants to take the children away from Cora. That is what was in the court. But I was very quiet. You know why? Because there's a bigger issue.
Did you also notice how she and Justin, they sound alike? So that's to tell you that a lot of the things that Justin is doing is this woman that is behind the scene, pressing button, remote controlling Justin. Every time they refer to themselves as they are quiet. But when you look at them, they're always the ones plotting and plotting and plotting against Justin Dean's ex-wife. They are the ones saying and posting and doing things that will warrant Cora to come and address or debunk, but they will always refer to themselves as the ones that were quiet.
That is going on in the court. In the court. Because it is the CPS, the state of California, that wants to take the children away from Justin. And that is what I was focusing on. But guess what, guys? Be careful who you help.
Uh-huh.
Be careful who you help. Me, yes, I live in the UK. And anybody out there who ever tell you a lie that somebody like me who study ethics, who spend most of my life in school.
I like the way she stresses this. I studied psychology. I studied ethics. I studied this. I went to did that and I did this and I did that. With all the degrees you acquired in life, this is how you still behave, and this is the level of reasoning you have. Your parents wasted all those money sending you to school. It was just a waste.
In college, in high school, in university, for many years, and making sure that my own children, they have their masters, they have sound education.
I
You
hope
think
they don't
someone
end up
like
like
me
you.
will forget ethics and be calling myself a lawyer or a solicitor for anybody? For what? Who the hell are you?
Wahala.
Who the hell are you that you are important enough for me to want to destroy my own life, my own years, even before you?
She didn't think about all of this when she initially inserted herself into a case that did not concern her. She did not think about all of this when she was busy behind the scene plotting. She didn't think of how she was tarnishing her image and how she was going to make herself look, because she thought that JD was going to stand with her throughout until the end and forever, and he will never turn against her. He will never gossip her behind. And none of them that were in that group expected any of the thing they received. She, Lolo, and the rest of them, they never expected what they got. And now that they saw that he's still standing and supporting Crystal, it is really paining them, because they feel like, oh, you used us that we're black people. You used us that we're. You chose to be used. None of us feel sorry for you. We don't.
Were born. I've been schooling. I've been in school. You think JD,
This what this woman is saying right now is even more embarrassing to her than even the Justin. She's telling him, do you think who you are? I've been in school even before you were born. So you that you've been in school even before Justin was born, the small Justin that they said didn't go to school until, or didn't know how to read until he was 19 or whatnot, before he learned how to read. That small Justin came from Oregon and started using your head, and you fell for it. And he used you from the beginning till the end. When you were of no use, he tossed you out and started calling you a scammer, started calling you. But when he was calling his ex-wife a scammer, it was sweeting you people. Right from the beginning of his marriage, he has done everything to make her look like a liar, a scammer, and everything. And now she's here screaming, telling us all the degrees she has acquired. Please, from what you heard, from what you hear right now, does she sound like someone that has acquired all those degrees? Because she doesn't sound smart at all.
you, Justin Dean, you think you are important enough in this world before you were born, have been studying. And I said to you, Justin Dean, my last child is older than you.
Can you imagine?
I make sure he has sound education up to master's level. And at the same time, once he's less busy with his work across the world, he's going to go back to uni to do his PhD. You think me, with my royal blood, you are important enough for somebody like me to want to destroy what I've been working so hard to build?
You already destroyed it.
That's me. I will lie to you that I'm a solicitor. You see, that's
The thing, the fact that up until now, this woman does not understand that whatever she's accusing Justin of doing and saying that he thinks that he will be able to achieve that, he already achieved it. He already achieved it. Everything he wanted you to do for him, you did for him. You said it with your own mouth. So every single thing you wanted him, he wanted you to do, you did. and you even did extra. And now you're the one that is stuck. You're the one that people are laughing at. Not only him, he brought you down to his level and even dropped you on the floor and put you lower than him
Me
with all your
that you've been
degrees.
carrying about me with all those horrible women. Seriously, wallahi tala, small be lie.
Leave Walai Tala Osama bin Laden. Leave all those things you're saying there. Nothing is going to happen, because when you were doing all of these things that you were doing, you were actually happy and excited that it was happening. Okay, when it was happening to Cora, it was a good thing for you. You were super, super happy and excited. And now we're supposed to come out and start crying with you and feeling sorry for you that JD disappointed you. No, he didn't disappoint you. You got what you deserved. Okay, and for you to be here telling us you're a royal blood, you know who I am, do you know who I am? You are an embarrassment. That's what you are. You're nothing else but an embarrassment to your family. And to think that people like you were, and you're talking, he went and recruited all those nonsense women. Oh, now they became nonsense women. When you were the one that was recruiting those women, then they were not nonsense. Then they were useful because they were carrying out you and Justin's bidding. Now that they turned against you, they became useless and nonsense.
Till the end of the world, I don't think my spirit will ever forgive you. You see the way I keep quiet?
Madam, not give yourself heart attack
You
by
see the
screaming.
way I keep quiet? I'm
How did you
tired.
how did you keep quiet?
I am very, very tired of ungrateful people in this world.
Wahala. She has never been quiet.
Ungrateful people, they can damage the soul.
Hmm.
They can make you not want to help your fellow human being again.
Hmm.
This man watch as thousands of bloggers on this same social media and commentators, they destroyed my name throughout last year. There was not a
One thing that this woman and the other one in the UK and the other one in the US, and in fact, all of them that are Nigerians, all of them that are people of color that support this JD, they think that this man is not looking at them from the first day that you approach him and you say to him, I want to support you. And this man looks at you and he's like, this one that looks like my ex-wife that is coming to support me must have an ulterior motive. That person is already seeing you as the ex-wife. So he will just use you, put you in, land you in trouble where you will end up in jail. The fact that these people they've not landed in jail yet is because Cora is very lenient with these people. If it's some people, if it's some other women that their head is like, they would have filed several stuff against these people because she doesn't know them. She has never defamed them or plotted against them, but they've been constantly doing. But it's because Cora just lets things go. That's why she's here screaming at JD. She would be in her own orange suit somewhere in London or Manchester, anywhere, somewhere there in the UK.
good day till today that he used his stage to say, hold on a minute. This woman is not fighting to take the children away from Cora. This woman is helping me to win against the CPS. Never, not one single day. Meanwhile, according to the people who are coming to my page to bully me and spreading lies about me, according to them, according to all the evidence we've been collating, and screenshot upon email.
I like this that Gold said. Gold, you are very correct. Gold said she should use that her degrees to remove herself from the predicament that she has found herself in. The hole she dug for Cora, she is the one falling in it. Absolutely. What is happening to her now is what she wanted to happen to Cora. The dragging and everything and the plotting, and now the same people that she was plotting against, the same women that she was recruiting to come and fight this battle, they've all turned against her and that they are all laughing at her. After we listen to her, we'll go to the Lady L. That you will see what that one posted and what that one said that the other one said about this same woman. But they are all in the same WhatsApp group they used to be.
that I've been receiving, according to this woman, They claim JD told them that somebody like.
Do you remember? Do you all notice that he keeps saying women? This lady keeps saying women, women. So all of this confirm to you that there is somewhere where they meet and they discuss.
Me took his money. Somebody like me lied that I'm a solicitor. Well, lie tell us small be like, if it is true that you, JD, you are the one who is spreading these lies against me. Ah, you don't know where I come from. You don't
Forget
know
it.
my family.
Mm-mm.
You don't know where this leg has tread.
Mm-mm.
You don't know how many times in this world I have saved people. You don't know how
You
many
not
times
save
people
nobody.
have saved me. You don't know nothing about my parents. You don't know nothing about my grandparents. You do not know. I come from a very powerful place in Nigeria. I come from a.
You come from a very powerful place in Nigeria. That is true, but that powerful place does not support this type of evil that you have done to your own fellow sister. So if you dare take him to that powerful place, the powerful place will swallow you because your hands are not clean.
Very, very powerful royal family in Nigeria. I have a royal blood. We do not stoop so low, JD. We do not. What you are spreading about me is defamation and evil.
When you were defaming the
Because you don't
ex-wife,
tell these people the whole truth. If you need their money, tell them you need their help. Tell them you need their money. But why bring.
you forget that when you did this type of thing to your own sister, this man knew that you and that Lolo and Frida and the rest of you are evil. And someday you people would turn around and do the same to him because you were able to do it to your own countryman. You think he's silly.
My own name down, despite seeing everything that is going on social media about me. My father's name, my name was put in rubbish bin because of you, JD.
You dragged your father and your family into this nonsense. You didn't need to go to the level that you got to. You should have just stayed in the corner since you said you have so much. You studied psychology, you studied ethics, you studied law, you studied engineering, you studied medicine. You studied everything that is studyable in this planet Earth. Only you're a scientist. You can fly an aeroplane. In fact, you're everything you know. Why didn't you create your page and just say, oh, because I have some insight on law, so I know things about the CPS, I know things about, custody battle, divorce. So I'm going to be advising the general public, but I'm going to be using the case of, for example, I'm going to be using the case of Koro Obidi and Justin Dean. For those people that are Nigerians or Africans, just those in the US, okay, Justin. Then you use other people also that famous stars, and teach. But no, you decided to be jumping up and down. Went to Cora first. Cora turned you down. You did not mind your business from that time. You went to this Justin. Justin accepted because he is also as evil as you are. And then now it backfired. You're telling us that you're from a strong place. Strong place will not help you.
Only for you to be telling them half truth behind the scene. And you think my spirit, my own spirit, me that was brought up by the powerful Ogboni, go and ask any Nigerian the meaning.
Oh, Ogboni no go help
think
you.
those spirits will forgive you. You guys have to be careful.
Now she's threatening. Now she's threatening because when you hear Oboni, seriously, because I know I have this. I don't know how far Oboni is. Well, it's a big thing in Nigeria, and they're like they operate like they're a church or something like that. But when you see them in display, they look more like a cult. Ron M, you're welcome. So that's what Ogboni is known for, and they can do a lot. Like, see what this church she's giving. Since she mentioned at first, I did not hear that name. She was just saying she's from. So I was thinking because she's from a royal family, she wants to go the other route, traditionally and do some. But now she mentioned Ogboni, huh? That discussion, it's large. It's a very long conversation, but at least I've given you slight idea, like their operation is almost like a cult operation. Like, they can do a lot of things in the dark.
Who you target. You will see people, they will go through the any length to cover your shame, to support you, to surround you. It is not just ordinary high. They were sent to do that. If you know you cannot tell the whole truth,
Oh, Ron M, no, I've not seen Cora's post, because I was going to look for this lady, her Facebook, so that's what I've been doing. I really wanted to find this Mariam Awolowo's Facebook, so I will know what she's posting this stuff, because she also needs to be exposed. And through this woman, as she's speaking, she's exposing her best friend Justin too. So I've not seen Cora's last post. What happened? Give us update, give us gist in the comment section, please. What happened? This one that you're saying is sad. What happened to her again?
to people, especially strangers, then why are you telling them lies? Why? Because I kept quiet. And you think I don't have any, any, any soul, any emotion. You think somebody like me is the obedience? Eh? You think somebody like me?
It is very funny how she's here saying, do you think I am the Obidis? You are not the Obidis, but the Obidis didn't behave the way you behaved. So in all of you think that you're actually putting the Obidis down, like they don't know their rights, they don't know. It's okay if they don't, like, I mean, Cora don't know, Nancy don't know, or their father don't know. People learn every day. And there are lots and lots of people out here that are willing to explain things to Cora. Those things that the American laws that she doesn't understand. At this point, we have American viewers that are willing to, if you ask questions, this person will tell you, I'm based in the US and this says this says this says that. You can check such where they will suggest where you will go and get your information. So thinking that you're putting down the obedience, you're not making any sense, because people learn every day. Nobody is born with all knowledges and wisdom and everything. You learn every day. That's why people go to school and learn. Okay.
The obedience who cannot go to the hurt and fish out what to fight with. Eh? I never asked you to go and be self-incriminating yourself. In fact, if not because of me.
Oh, Ron M. Ron M, this cult we're talking about is not that one. No, this we're talking about the serious one, like a real life one. The lady just mentioned it, that's how she was raised. So I maybe her father, her mom, someone in her family, or her grandfather was a member of. And if you ask any, I believe, if you type it in on Google, they should have, okay, they should have the name Oboni. When you hear Oboni, like, people don't, once people hear it, they avoid you, they stay away from you. When their member die, the way they come for the funeral, only them will carry the casket, only them, like, this is a real cult, like, this is a real deal, like the real deal, the real thing. Just as you'll be hearing about what are they called, the Freemason and the rest of them. It's something like that in Nigeria. And I don't, I can only remember the Freemason. What's the other one? They talk a lot about the Illuminati. I don't know, but I know the Freemason is really something that they have their members and they are shady. Let's not talk too much about it because of YouTube. But this woman is saying she was raised. She's actually threatening. At that point that she said that. So that's a huge conversation. As for the WhatsApp group, they're just clowning over there. But she threatening with this other stuff, she can actually, when someone threatens you with that, they're talking about spiritually the level of torment that they can bring to you, if truly she is or her family members are. But if she goes and brings that, it's going to backfire because she's also evil. You understand?
In different occasions, you would have lost your children last year. Did I come to social media and be running my mouth about it? Did I even call Oregon and tell your mother?
And Ron M said that I want to find that private WhatsApp group. They will not allow you in because they are being very careful now. If you notice, a lot of them are fighting against each other. This Miriam now is fighting with Zoe and another woman that both of them are Caucasians, right? And then the Lolo is fighting with is shading this Miriam now and also shading Frida. So there's a huge chaos in their midst. So I don't think they will be allowing more people into their WhatsApp group because they are already busted.
How you nearly jeopardized the case on 3 different occasions. Didn't I stay on the phone with you? Didn't I make sure that those 3 occasions, till today, I haven't shared that evidence or anything about it to any woman being? Eh? Did you tell them the whole truth about the petition? Remember the last petition you were begging me to help you do? Remember? You see, I haven't started speaking. Hey, me, Princess, is the one you are in WhatsApp, ganging up, smearing my name and my character.
The fact that she wants us to know that she's a princess that is not behaving like a princess, is that a princess? Well, that's just an excess, not princess, is an excess. She's misbehaving and calling herself a princess.
3 different occasions you would have lost your license and your children last year.
Gold. Gold said this woman allowed a man who learned to read at 19 to manipulate her, a woman with so many degrees. That is the confusion here. Like, I'm so confused, I can't understand. Even people that have not been to any school, all those old women in the marketplace, they have wisdom, knowledge, understanding, brain in their head, and you cannot cheat them. You understand? You go to buy from them because you think they didn't go to school, they cannot calculate. You will be shocked how these people can even give you advice. But this one said she went to school, acquired all the degrees that are acquirable, and she allowed this Justin that she said her youngest child is older than him. So she is like his grandmother. She's old enough to be his mother or his grandmother. And yet,
if I had known this is what you are going to do by spreading this terrible defamation against me, I would have called your mother and let her know the whole truth and nothing but the truth. The root of all this problem, I should have called your mother.
Oh, Ron M, you're talking about the Cora's musical video. Yeah, I watched it. I caught up with the premiere when she premiered it on YouTube. I watched it. Yes, it is the storyline. The storyline is deep. She did a fantastic job with that one. Like, if you've not watched Cora's recent video, please go and watch it. It is something else. Seriously.
And let her know, instead of me dealing with it with you. You see, we are not brought up to the same way. I was brought up very, very good with powerful women. We don't betray. We don't think.
You people are finishing me with your comment. Like, I can't even hold myself. I'm just laughing so much. He said, why did she use the ritualist knowledge to find out the truth about JD and Cora? Another weak threat. She's just unbelievable. Serious. You're very correct. She should have been able to do their magic and find out between the two of them who was lying and who was telling the truth. But because she was so desperate to get famous, and now people are talking about her, dragging her, it's part of the being famous. And now she can't handle it, and she's complaining and telling us about degree and about being raised by an Oboni family. That one concern you.
I'm a fool. Because it is only ungrateful people, a satanic soul, that we say it is princess. You, JD, that it is Princess Awolowo, that you will now be mobilizing some people, some women that didn't even help you towards winning the CPS, that you will be lying to them about me, that somebody like me is involved with lying to you that I'm a solicitor. If that is true, till the day you die, you will always remember my spirits.
Hmm.
if that is true, because I'm not just going to deal with this judiciously. That is why I said to you, if there's any evidence that you were scammed by somebody like me.
You all know that if Justin gets to watch this video, Justin will not come and tell you people that it's Cora that went to send this lady to come and start attacking him. He will not tell you people how this woman was helping him and all the evils they did together. She's here now beating her chest, talking about spirit. Go and be sending your spirit. It will just fall into the Mediterranean Sea or the Atlantic Ocean or whichever ocean that is between the continents. I mean the Pacific Ocean. Which one? Which one is that one that leads to America? Before it gets to America, that your spirit will fall inside that sea and drown or ocean. Don't be threatening people with dry threats. Your spirit, your spirit. What spirit is that?
Or I lied to you. Put it on your page, because that is what my solicitor is waiting for. For months now, it's been on your page. Put it there. But for you to even be gossiping negatively about me, despite risking my own life,
Rod F.
you were the one begging. The last begging is about the petition.
Yeah?
You want to petition.
Sorry. A business call, but that was not for me.
Facebook, didn't I
Yeah.
do it? Didn't I pay for it? But did you tell this woman? Did you tell this woman the whole truth? You see the way I keep quiet, because guess what? The reason why I didn't want to make this matter as something that I need to focus on now is because of those children. Because I'm the kind of person, I don't like to lose my focus. I'm not like you. I am not like you. But every single day, when I wake up and I finish my prayers, I always tell God about what you are doing. The smear campaign you started against me, Princess Maria Yabode Awolowo. Every month.
She's telling you people her full name and beating her chest. And the question here is sorry for that short break, okay? This is summertime here. The business is open, so and that's why I cannot pick a particular time to come live. So if I get a call, I have to go attend to it. If I have a client, I have to go. Because summertime, some people don't book appointment, they just walk in and you have to give the service. So sorry for that short break.
I say to God, wherever you are, JD, the spirit, the wind.
This spirit, this I don't know if is it the same spirit that we all know. The way you know what I'm thinking right now. That's why I'm laughing, because the way she's saying this spirit is as if she's trying to let her spirit to leave her body and fly from the UK and go to the US, fly on a broom and go to the US and go and strangle JD. Wahala. When you were doing to Cora's spirit did not fly to the UK to strangle you, Madam. Rest.
We get into wherever you are. Look at what has been happening to you since the day you start smearing me, gossiping about me to those women that you hardly know. And they've been coming to my own page, dumping, putting false information.
Do you know, this is really funny how she said it. You're gossiping with those women that you really don't know. Did he know you from anywhere? Isn't it when he came and announced he's divorcing his ex-wife? That's when you contacted him. Have you both met before? Are you both related? And now it's paining you that he's gossiping the same way that you and him were gossiping his ex-wife, Cora Obiri. That's how he now found new set of people, the Zoe and the other one that I forgot the name, that she even mentioned it in this video, but I forgot the person's name. And the other one, all of them teamed up together in that same group that you were there, and you people were plotting against Cora. Now it's their turn. It's their turn to plot against you, and it is paining you, madam. Enjoy what you dished out to somebody else.
Defamation.
Be screaming defamation there
on my own pages. Who does that if not because of greed? Who does that? Not only did I mobilize people to be your witness in court, not only did I
absolutely
to write a defense that you are bragging with now that helps you to win your case. Not only did I petition the social services for you, not only.
And you know, the funny part of this thing is Cora would always say she's from a royal family too, and this woman too is saying she's from a royal family. And if this woman is truly from a royal family, then she should know that there are certain things you don't do. Because even the air that she's calling on now, the air, the wind, the soil, the sea, the land, everything is going to work against you. Now your surprise is happening. You went and looked for her trouble. She did not. So just as Gold is saying that Cora Obidi beat her drum and said anyone that is joining this man to bring her down will suffer the same fate as him because of her innocence. So far, everyone in his camp has gone up against each other. Absolutely, they are fighting. Seriously, on Facebook, if you go to their page, you see them shading each other.
Did I write the defamation against the defamation they sent to your
Be screaming defamation.
Me, I'm the one who typed everything you are boasting about. I'm the one who researched. I'm the one who brainstormed it. Thanks to all those wonderful women who send me evidence upon evidence upon evidence in order for me to be able to build a very good defense for you. And you know in your heart that never have I ever called myself a solicitor or attorney for you. And you know that there is not a single piece of anything in that bundle that I sent to you that involves case laws. I do not use case laws in any of those documents that you receive from me, from my email, my sweat. And because of that, there's not going to be any rest.
You too, you will not rest. Forget Musobe. Musobe will not Musobe because you too, you will not rest. And if Musobe will Musobe, it's going to Musobe you. Yo, don't ask me what that means. I'm not Yoruba. I'm not from the West, so I don't know what she said there. That's Yoruba. Anybody that understands Yoruba can tell us what Musobe means. But it's not going to work. All these things she's saying is not going to work because her hands are not clean. Okay? And the gods will not fight for you. Period.
The one that I said so every morning since you started that rumors with Freda, have been praying for God to bring the truth.
Yes, that's what you said. Remember, see, they are even paying for this because someone else's children. They are contributing money for him, giving him things. They're doing so much for him. So that's why a lot of people are like, these women are contributing money for you. Is that not similar to this GoFundMe that your ex-wife started, and now you're threatening her that she should return the money, she should this, she should that? Why does she even need the money when she needs at most what she needs is 5,000? She's going to pocket 50,000. There's nothing that man has not said, but he did mention. You can hear this woman saying she was helping financially and otherwise, and helping with her strength, research, and everything.
Out for the wind of this hurt to go into your heart, for the whole world to see who you really are. If it is true that you are smearing my name and my character, despite everything I've gone through because of you, JD. And for you to even say somebody like me is capable of betraying you, even though you don't see the evidence, all the
You
lies,
see?
all the smear, it is in.
It's not what I said to you people. She just said it. For him to say that someone like her is capable of betraying him. Did I not tell you all that when he said that scamming, he was not just saying to Cora or to the Obidis. He was giving it out to all of the Nigerians. And I kept telling people in order of his live stream, I said, listen to the words of this man. I would this, I would that, they will run into their caves. He keeps using the word caves, caves, caves. Because certain people think that they have a better life. Everything about them is better than those back home. And you as man, people will say she's old. People should not use certain words, but when an old person behaves like this, I don't have respect for you. If you cannot respect yourself as an elderly person, I cannot respect you. I'm not going to bow down and greet you as our African tradition demands. I'm not going to put my knee on the floor to greet you as tradition demands, because you have lost it. You went to support this man, seeing how he treated his ex that looks exactly like you, and you thought he was going to treat you better. Now he's defending Zoe that looks like him. You're surprised, and you want all of us to come out and say, "Oh yes, let's start the race." You and who? You yourself and you will fight that nonsense battle. Nobody else is going to join you. I said it before. I said each and every one of them will receive from the hands of that man, because the man sees them exactly the way the man sees their sister, Cora Obidi. All of them will collect. It's only time. Lolo has collected a little bit. He's called her a scammer, and she came out screaming and proving nonsense. Now it's the turn of Miriam. Frida's own is coming, and they look that one and they smile. Share you too. You marry Muzungu. By the time that this old JD finish dealing with you, that your Muzungu will bundle you out, because now their way.
On this same social media, that the whole world will see the hypocrisy, we see the truth, and we are waiting for you to declare that information on your page. Show that information on your page, because that is what my sister is there for, and that is what we are waiting for. You have to put it on your page. When I call myself a so and how I scammed you, you have to do that, because my soul will not rest.
So he even called her a scammer too. I thought he just said that she was not a lawyer, and they started paying her because she's been going to school for many years, acquiring several degrees, PhD, HDD, QQQ, YYT, everything she acquired, and now they said she's not. And now he's called her the same scammer that he called Cora. I've said it before. I'm glad that the words I said is coming to pass. I said the same spoon he used. How do they used to say it in Nigeria? They used to say the same stick that the husband used to flog to beat the first wife is the same stick that he will use to beat you, the second wife. And this is exactly what is happening. They thought they were special. Whipping Stick, you're welcome. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you. I see we're 19, 20 persons here. Welcome, everyone. Please don't forget to give the live stream a thumbs up. Thank you so very much for joining us today. Whipping Stick said information, but when you came to the public shouting, Cora had a mental illness like you are her doctor. Leave her. That's the thing. Now she thinks she's threatening that she's going to sue. Let her be suing. A lot of people have evidence. They will, by the time people bundle all their evidence together, say she's the one that was gathering evidence for Justin to go and fight a court case. Trust me, there are also people now that they've had it up to their throat and they are ready to gather evidence for Cora. Now that Cora has a lawyer on a retainer, by the time they give her full giant evidence, Cora hand it over to her lawyers. They go through it. She too, she will receive her own. So let her be threatening Justin, but her own is coming. Justin might be the first to be served, but her turn will also come. So let her continue. Oh, her breakfast is closed, and I pity her. I pity her because she will look for where to hide to cry. She will not find it. She thinks she's smart, talking crap all the time.
will not rest. Instead of you to say thank you to me, instead of you to even mention my name, when you are bragging about winning all those terrible charges against you, you never for once say, oh, thanks to Princess Mariam who helped me to develop this defense, because my solicitor didn't do nothing for me. Even though I pay my solicitor thousands of dollars, you never say that. But yet you are
his solicitor that will probably look like him. You think he will give you the accolade? You see these people that pretend that they've studied. What has this woman studied? What have you studied? Like, you don't see how the blacks in America are being treated. It's you, they will come and give this thing. You know well. You don't know anything. You don't even know history. Go and read more books. You'll be reading nonsense.
bragging about my hard work. You are bragging and bragging how you won the case. Yet in WhatsApp, you are busy destroying my name, my character.
Ah, she's crying.
On
Mother,
your
cry,
own page, you are defending a criminal that abused your child, your children. You are there because she's white and I'm black. And you know.
Do you see this woman? So she knew that Crystal was abusing in fact, let me repeat that word again, was doing that kind of things to Justin's children. If this woman was a good person, she should have taken the right actions, but she did not. She didn't do it. But she instead kept building a case for this man. Like, oh man, if you see on one of that live stream that she used as her thumbnail, if you see how giant that book, you know now, even if you're not a lawyer or anything, you see those court documents, you see the kind of files. Sometimes you see them rolling that trolley with evidence and everything. That's what this woman built for Justin to take to court to go defend himself. But she knew all the while, because those videos and photos of Justin and Cora's children were distributed on that their evil cohort WhatsApp group. But now she's crying tears. Madam, you go cry, you go tire. You go explain, you go tire. Yeah? Wahala, the finish, oh. Make you try, they enjoy life. Your eye go red. Go be like who smoke
I
it.
don't have a lot of gray hairs in my head. When I had the car accident.
Can you imagine? What people that have gray hair on their head, they have wisdom. Any gray hair without wisdom is just color. It's not a gray hair, it's just maybe you tinted your hair. So it's not the one that comes with age and wisdom.
And my head was bleeding, and I was going through concussion syndrome one way or the other. Almost every day, I can hardly open my eyes. You, JD, you even sent a video for me relating to how I can manage it. You are the one who threatens to kill yourself. That's why I have to bring in an expert. Do you expect me to pay for that as well?
Yeah.
You keep forgetting how many things I help you to do without even taking anything from you.
Can you
but
people
when
hear?
I go sick, I can't do it by myself. You threaten JD to kill yourself so many times. Despite begging you to go and get a solicitor, to go and get another solicitor, to change your solicitor, I call.
Isn't what this woman is explaining now going line in line with what that Lolo said, that Justin is just a user? He uses and dumps. He uses and dumps. Now we've seen the second one that he has used. He finished using Lolo, he dumped her. He started with Mariam, now he has dumped her. Who is the next? Frida. He go red. He still a sweetheart, but he go red. Yo. The next is Frida.
I begged your mom. I beg. Your mom even volunteered that she's going to pay for your legal fees if you can change that solicitor you had. The solicitor JD had, for God's sake, people, that man didn't specialize in CPS case. That man specialized in estates.
Huh?
Every single thing the judge received from JD was from me. The solicitor look at it and love it and promise to use it. Say, this work is powerful. It was my work, my hard work that makes you win your legal case against the CPS. Yet it is me. You are busy spreading lies in WhatsApp with all these women and the women that are coming to my page to abuse, to dump lies on my page, and you think my gray hair, the little gray hair I have here, I've been using it. I cut one of them, I put it, and I said to God, may the wind bring out the truth. May the wind be the judgment.
Did y'all hear what this woman said she did? She cut one of her hair, she put it, she didn't want to say where she put it, but may the wind bring out the truth. Don't go and start swearing, swear that is going to backfire and come back and hit you. I don't know. I mean, there's this movie. There is this movie. It's this woman. She's Yoruba, okay, from the western part of Nigeria. So I want to tell you people about this Yoruba movie. This man is very good. He's the pastor of Mount Zion Church. Okay, his name is Mike Bamiloye. That man makes very good movies. In the 90s, if I remember correctly, Mike Bamiloye, I don't remember when exactly Mike did that movie. I don't know if it's 1995, 1996, somewhere around 1993 or 1994, but I can on YouTube, I can this and find it. Or anyway, he's very active on Instagram too, so we can ask him then. But anyway, Mike Bamiloye did a movie that he titled Ultimate Power, and he did that movie. It was part 1 to part 8, I think. Abi, part 8 or part 16, Seth. It was a very long movie. And his name in that movie was called Baba Ishawuru. I don't know how if you're a Nigerian here, if you can remember that movie. His name was Ishawuru. If you ask Yoruba people what Ishawuru means. And then later on, when he now converted into Christianity, left all his bad way, but he was a strong herbalist, a tradition that was evil, doing a lot of evil. I want to tell you something. He had a deity. I forgot the name in Yoruba that he used to call that deity. So whenever somebody, if you walk past him on the road and you don't say good morning, he gets angry. He comes and sends the deity to go and destroy you, to kill you. So he has finished destroying almost everybody in his community and beyond. On this day, when they now brought in believers, that Christian people that came in and they were trying to preach in the community, and he was trying to kill them. So he sent this thing to go, this is deity, to carry the spirit of madness and the spirit of leprosy. So he had like 2 plates and it was going, and he said, pour the madness on the husband and pour the leprosy on the wife. So the deity, this is something the deity has always done for him all the time. He works. But when the deity got to where these two pastor and wife was living, the Holy Spirit, the spirit there was bigger than the spirit that the deity had. So the deity returned back. But the problem is, or the law of that deity is, if you send him on a journey, he's supposed to carry out get there, accomplish it. If he doesn't, he returns back to sender. He bounces back like a boomerang. So when the deity got there and the spirit that was there, so when he got there and the spirit that was there was just too much, he returned back and wanted to pour both of these things, the spirit of leprosy and madness, on the person that sent him. And this man didn't know what to say. And he was trying to find a name, and he mentioned the name of his daughter and her husband. And the deity proceeded and went there and poured the madness on his daughter's husband and the leprosy on his daughter. And then when he's finished saying it, that's when he realized that it was the name of his own child that he mentioned. So I'm saying, now that this woman is telling us that she removed one of her gray hair and she did some concoction and she's sending it to the wind to go and tell the truth and do what, I said, don't go and do what, it will come back and bounce back as boomerang, and you will be the one to suffer it, because you plotted with this man. You have admitted to it severally, where you're trying to prove a point that you're the closest person. You've been bragging for years about this thing. You have their inner gist. This woman has all the inner gist about these people. Do you understand? So now she's not threatening spiritually. She has mentioned Ogboni. She has mentioned so many things. Now she's talking about using her gray hair to do some rituals. And it is well, oh.
I'm going to reserve this, because when right now the children are my priority, they remain my priority.
No, they were never your priority.
Safe, then I'm going to come to social media.
The children were never her priority, because if the children were her priority and Crystal did that thing that Crystal did and shared it on their WhatsApp group and everything, she wouldn't have kept quiet, because if someone from the group did not send that thing to that blogger and that blogger sent it to Cora and Nancy, nobody would have known about it. They were all quiet about it. It was when this whole thing casted, that's when even the other Lolo came out and started saying, yes, it was twice that woman went there to watch the children. The woman has criminal record. All of them started, when they started fighting with each other, was when they started telling the truth. So this woman should stop lying and trying to get sympathy. It's
I'm
not
going
going
to
to work.
show all the evidences, every single piece of them.
Show it now. You implicate yourself
It's
too.
not fair. It's not fair. Is it because I'm black?
It's not because of that.
Eh?
Lie.
The white person who is destroying you, they destroy you. They share all your intimate conversation with them.
Lie.
Till today, I haven't used any of my platform to share my communication with you, JD, to anyone.
Exactly. She'll be placed in jail.
I haven't shared any DCFS case to anyone. Yet, the ones that you communicate with, Rhonda and Zoe and Kim, they are both Caucasian. Those are the people.
You see? She now mentioned Zoe and Kim. I don't even know who that Kim is. Now we have to go and find who the Kim is. Let's wait for more videos. You know, sometimes they when they're angry, they will not start saying their names and their last name. That's how you now go and find them. The way she said her full name. And that's how I found her. In this video, she said her full name. And I was like, okay, so if we've been doing the search this way, let's do it the other way. And then we found. So now Zoe and Kim, we know Zoe will not. I've not found Zoe's page. I'm not even interested. She's boring. That's Zoe. She sounds like someone that has some, cuckoos upstairs. But the level at which this woman too lies it's just beyond me.
Destroy your life.
And it's somebody with gray hair.
You dare not even mention Kim on your page. Up till now, you are avoiding mentioning Kim on your page because you know all the bad things you have released to that woman. That woman can use it against you. Till today, you are still supporting and covering up for Zoe.
Exactly,
the Caucasian woman, another one that betrayed you. Yet, me that I help you to win your case, because I'm black, you are busy destroying my name.
Exactly. This woman and JD, they are good in manipulating every situation. She wants to come in now and bring in the race game since she has messed up. All the things they planned in the dark is now coming to light, and Justin is looking for a way to save his own ass, and then she's here telling us that, oh, it's because of my color. You didn't see your color before you went to join him in this battle. Now all of a sudden he casted. All of a sudden now he casted. All of a sudden he casted, and now you want us to pare, de kind, pare.
My character, smearing me, lying to this woman about me. When this case is over with your children, once I know your children are safe, I'm going to come to social media. That is when I'm going to start putting out the facts, the truth out there. Go and write it down. The children remains my priority because that is why I got myself into it. But every time, every single day, every single second that you are smearing my name, despite all the sacrifices, despite all even my own money, till today, I'm still stuck with the petition you begged me to help you to do so that you can sue Facebook. I'm the one who paid for it with my hard-earned money.
Can you all hear the level of wickedness this woman has actually? Oh my goodness. And then she's removing her gray hair to use it to swear for this man. This swear will come back to you. Hi, God. Oh, somebody get this woman's family members to come and carry her before she put them in trouble. You're swearing for somebody that both of you ganged up to commit all this crime. You paid for, you see? So all these Cora's videos that were dropped, Cora cried. And remember, Cora had those children in her belly for 9 months, gave birth to those children. You want to play with a mother. You want to play with her tears. Madam, you go yeramu. You will receive. Okay? You have asked for it. You have seeked for it. You will receive. She cried. She cried. She had beautiful videos with her children, her father coming to see her second child for the first time. You filed for that stuff that pulled down all of her videos up until now. Her channel got demonetized. She lost her stars, everything. She cried. Madam, you go hear him. You know it. We don't need to tell you. You know it. It's you that said you are a Oboni member, so you know spiritual things. Ha! You paid for it.
And you
Okay.
think I'm quiet. You think because I'm quiet, I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. I was brought up very well. I was brought up by leaders, good elders. My family were one of the most richest Yorubas in their time. They brought me up. I don't need to lick nobody's asses. If I don't scam presidents that I've met in my life, spend my own money to even bring in a president, go and research me. I spent my own money, thousands of pounds, travel across the world to campaign to raise up a president. And we won. I'm the one who spent my own money. I'm the one who started the campaign for Muhammadu Buhari. Yes, I'm the pioneer. I'm the one who decided that this is the next president of Nigeria. And I spent my own hard-earned money to make it a reality. Go and check my background out, you bastards.
Wait a minute. Did I hear very well? Did this woman just said she brought in Buhari, the worst president that Nigeria ever had? The same president that said that women belong in the kitchen. So you're not supposed to go to school. You're not supposed to be anything else. As a woman, as a female child, the only job that you have is to grow up, or not even grow up. You can get married at the age of 10, 11, even when you're still in your mother's womb. And when you're of age that you can cook, you go straight to the kitchen. You have no business being a political person or being anything else, a teacher, anything. You're not supposed to have a career. Your own is to have children for your husband and be in the kitchen. That's the president she brought. So her wickedness didn't start today. This woman's wickedness has started since. And they put up where we are in Nigeria now. This whole hot mess that she's bragging, beating her chest that she spent thousands of pounds to bring in that horrible president. No wahala. You go collect.
And it is me. You think that you, with everything I've spent on my own money, did you see me say anything to anybody in public? No. But you are busy in that what's up, gossiping, smearing my name, and you think you will have rest. No. Go and research who brought me up. They are the Ogbonis.
Relax with your money, no go work.
So if I don't know how to do wickedness, I have more power than that.
Huh.
Do no evil. Be careful. Have boundaries.
They threaten.
When I look back at all the smear, all the evidence you are gathering and the people you are sending to me, you know what I say? I just blow the hair. I blow hair on their name. And you don't know what that means. Guys, it can happen to any one of you.
It cannot happen to anybody. It can happen to only you.
It doesn't matter who they are. But when God created you as a helper, you don't have no choice. You will help. All you need to do is to be careful. Record everything. Every single evidence, record it. Don't get too carried away. Record it, guys. Especially if you are from Nigeria. Especially if you are black and you are associating with JD. Record every damn thing. So that tomorrow, you won't be falsely accused. Okay? Do that for yourself. And I mean it. Because
you knew what you were associating with.
Different Nigerian bloggers.
You introduced them to bloggers. You did.
Do that. It's not everybody that comes to you that say they need your help, that they actually deserve your help.
Now she's lying. He did not come to her to ask for her help. She went to him after Cora turned her down. So she delivered herself on a platter and said, "Oh, Justin, use me as you like." And Justin said, "Yes, my mosquito." and, and he started. And now she's telling us about
And
what
don't
I
go
don't know.
too overboard. Don't risk your health. Look at me till today. I'm still catching up. I was supposed to be sleeping last year when I was picking up his phone call. But immediately he won the cases. What did he do? I'm the first person he threw under the
Maybe
bus
she changed
by
the name. I don't know,
gossiping
but it's
and
verified
smearing my
page.
name.
Her current page is her verified page, and she has her names in full. She did not abbreviate it. She even she added princess too.
Strangers in WhatsApp. But is he telling them the whole truth? We are waiting for him to put it on his page.
She keeps referring to everybody as stranger, stranger. All of them in that WhatsApp group perpetrating all this evil against Korobidi, they are all strangers. So I don't even know why. I'm laughing at this refrigerator comment. It's really funny. And I'm just looking at the screen and I'm laughing. How his refrigerator was empty. Krista was posting it. That was Ron M that said it. So this woman keeps referring to everyone as a stranger, as if she is the mother of Justin or the elder sister of Justin or his family member. She is also a stranger, but she just wants everybody to see that, oh, I'm the one that did this. I'm the one that did that. Who even said it here? I think either Gold or on M. Somebody said when she was bragging that the both of them used to speak first in the morning and last in the night. Is that not something you should be doing with reasonable people? But that's what she was doing with JD, and she was feeling all special. You see all these people that their lives are empty. This is how you know them. And most of them, they have husbands and children. They will not go and focus on their husbands, their wives, and their children. The emptiness in them will not allow them to just stay in one place. They want to feel relevant. They want to feel that they are something. Look where they've ended.
Because that's the only thing we are waiting for now. We've taken screenshots of so many of these mess. But we don't go to court with hearsay. We want him to say it on his page.
She's very mean. Very wicked person. She wants
guys,
us to come and fight.
Do your good. Don't betray nobody.
You didn't do any good. I don't know why she keeps screaming, "Do your good," from the beginning of this live, this her live stream. She's been screaming, "Do your good, do your good." Though when you good, you regret. She did not. The fact that this woman cannot even be sincere to herself and say everything I did was very bad, because his ex-wife didn't do anything to him. In terms of when their divorce thing started and coming out, we don't know what they had in private, but he brought this to the public and he kept dragging her, calling her names. So I don't even understand why she's telling people, do good, do good. What good did you do? You didn't do good. You did evil. That's why it's backfired. Because if you did good, it was good that you were supposed to reap. But what you sowed is what you're reaping now. And since what you're calling what you're reaping now bad, it simply means that that's what you planted. You planted it, now you will harvest it and enjoy it.
Ever expect that the people that you helped with good hearts, everything you have, they won't betray you.
Your heart is not good. If you gave Nigeria President Buhari, you're a very wicked person.
You. Record everything, guys. Every single conversation. I don't like it when people secretly record people, but when it comes to this type of thing, record every damn thing and protect yourself.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Greed is all around these things. It's greed.
And you too, you were greedy.
You want to make your money. Look at Cora. Cora is doing her own in public. You to do it. Tell people to open GoFundMe. Last year, we were all supporting people to donate. I campaign for your PayPal. I put your PayPal everywhere.
You see?
I put it on my page. Please donate to PayPal.
Can you people hear it? These the same people that are laughing at Cora and mocking her now that she's asking for GoFundMe to fight a battle. She did not say GoFundMe so I can eat. She said GoFundMe so I can fight this battle. Because this is a battle that is going for the next 18 years. It's not going to stop. It's going to be hundreds and thousands of dollars that is going to go down the drain because of this Mbokoro Madu that calls himself JD. If you're posting somebody's PayPal and saying support this person, is that not also you begging? So why is it that Cora's turn, they turned it around and said she's a scammer? And these ones were laughing. But when they were posting his PayPal and his bank details and raising money for him, they didn't. This is. Oh, I wish he would come out. I wish more people will react to this particular video that she has done so he will see it. Let him come out and speak. So let them expose themselves more. Because the more they expose themselves, the more the world will know between Cora and Justin who is the person that is witch hunting the other.
JD, donate to paper, your subscriber. I did every campaign that I can so that people can subscribe. Inboxing people.
Welcome. As you're coming in, please don't forget to give the live stream a thumbs up. Let's keep the thumbs up going, okay? Let's keep the thumbs up rolling. Let's keep it rolling in. Please, as you're coming in, do that. Give the live stream a thumbs up, please. Okay, so it shows YouTube that we are doing something over here. Okay, please. Thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Okay, thumbs up on YouTube is free. We're almost there. We've been watching now for 53 minutes 31 seconds, and it's an hour long live stream, so we are almost at the end.
Subscribe. Me too, I subscribed for over 1.5 years, innit? Didn't I?
You see?
And for anybody out there who's spreading lies, I'm the one who told Justin in November 2023 that no, I can't put my own health and my own life at risk for you anymore. It's because he put himself in WhatsApp group with 10 other women and he put me there. Yes. And guys, you remember how many sacrifices before.
Ron M, at least some of those people didn't know better then. But right now, with all the information, with internet, with all you can read and find out about everything that you know, like getting information about everything that is happening in this world. And she and some of these people are still behaving like this. I'm just really disappointed and pissed off at them. Seriously, like I don't see them as women. I don't even see or recognize this set of people as Africans. Because if you have brain in your head, the last thing you will want to do is what this woman, you see this woman is doing. People want to say, you're supporting, like Justin is saying, because that's what you're supporting. Nobody is supporting Cora because Cora is a black person or from Nigeria or from Africa or whatnot. Everybody can see how you keep taunting the woman. You're already divorced. The papers are finalized. Even this friend, the other one confirmed it. This one too confirmed it. Cora has confirmed it. You people are officially divorced. Why can't you leave the woman's name out of your mouth? And yet we have our fellow Africans supporting these idiots. Their own case is worse, but because with all the information in the world, you cannot be this blind and this foolish. And this is a woman that has several degrees. Some of you don't even understand. You don't understand. But in order for you, if you're not a Nigerian, you're not an African, in order for you to understand a little bit, go to Google and type in her surname Awolowo. You saw it. I wrote it there on my it's there on the this in the title of this live stream. Type in that name and see the type of family this woman came from. Somebody that left Nigeria in the 80s to go and study abroad. When you go to Nigeria, we have airport named after their family, Obafemi Awolowo Airport. We have Obafemi Awolowo University and more. So she does not have any right, any excuse to make this type of blunder. You go back and serve yourself in a platter to these people. After everything you know, and you claim that you studied psychology, you studied law, you studied ethics. What nonsense ethics did you study? as old as she is. She's out of her mind.
But then, remember Flora issue? I didn't know he was gossiping behind my back with Flora, and Flora taped him. Am I the one who have to take blame for that? But I cleaned that mess. Didn't I try my best to clean it up? Look at what happened between him and Lolo. Look at what happened between him and Kim Baker. Look at what happened between him and so many other of these women. Didn't I help to clean it up?
You see? So she was the one cleaning up the mess. It's almost like you know fully well that a friend of yours or a family member of yours is a serial killer. Instead of you to go and report, after he goes to commit the murder, you go and hide the murder weapon. You go and do clean the bloods and wash the clothes or burn them or throw them away and cover up. You've been doing a lot. That's what she's been doing. She's saying it herself. Didn't I clean up this? Didn't I clean up that? You people will commit evil and then you go and clean it up. This woman knows what she's doing. So her own is even worse than these other women that she just mentioned.
But hello, why should you put me in WhatsApp in November? The only thing that happens between me and JD that JD was pissed off with is because I said no. No, I'm not going back to that WhatsApp. He wants me to go back to the WhatsApp. I said no.
You see?
And that was when I started thinking to myself, hold on a minute, this is not normal. You're supposed to respect me when I say no, especially me. I don't deserve to get myself involved in something stupid like that. Something risky like that.
Oh, so she knew the risk, but as far as the whole thing was channeled towards Cora, it was okay. Now they dished out a little bit. Nothing compared to what Cora has been going through for the past 3 years. A little bit they dished out to you. You are here crying like what I don't know. She knows that it's risky, but she was in the group because she said, I don't want to go back. If you're not going back to a place, it means you've been there before. So she knows what happens there. Only she knows what she saw that made her left and didn't want to return. Because I believe at that level, she knows that the way they are going in that WhatsApp group, if mistakenly anything is revealed, they are all going to be charged with something. And I believe when Zoe now distributed that kid's videos and photos, she wanted to just remove herself because she knows now when they will pick, if you like, be in the UK, if you like, be in Kafancha, if you like, be in Mozambique, if you like, be in Pakistan, they will find you. And you will come and answer to that thing because y'all were enjoying it. Sick people.
My own ethics. I respect ethics.
Ethics.
But because
that's
I said
all we
no,
hear.
he was pissed off. That was in November. But didn't I still help him in December? When Rhonda phoned me, say, Princess, please help me. I'm helping Justin to develop his defense for the family court that Cora went to ask for school fees and attendance passport. Remember, guys, when Rhonda phoned me, did I abandon Justin? Despite what Justin has done to me in November. Didn't I give Rhonda, okay, this is how you do it, this is how you do it? Didn't Rhonda help? So why didn't Justin tell all these useless women that is snaring me to, why didn't he tell them that Rhonda too call herself a solicitor? Rhonda is Caucasian. Rhonda was the one who helped him to develop his defense in December. So why didn't he lie to you guys that Rhonda too call herself a solicitor?
You see?
Rhonda is not a solicitor, but Rhonda too helped him to develop that defense. Yes, Rhonda phoned me and I said, okay, this is how you do it. But it was Rhonda who did the most of the work and submitted it to the family division. And that was in December 2023. I told Justin off and threatened to block him from all my platform in November. He put me in the WhatsApp forum. What more do you guys want me to sacrifice for JD? But should I just keep quiet when JD is busy smearing my name? Why can't it say to you guys that is lying to you about me? Why can't he say to you guys that even Rhonda call herself a solicitor? No, he won't do that because Rhonda is white, innit? I live in the UK. Anybody that live anywhere in the world can help you to develop your defense when they see the charges against you and they have the evidence. And you, all they need to do, they won't put a case law there. There's no case law in all those papers. It was the solicitor who's supposed to put case laws there, but the solicitor didn't. But luckily, I have to petition the social services in California so that they can see the evidence that you guys are seeing now. If not, that Jordani will not see that bundle of evidence, that free justice, that make him win that case. They don't want him to show the judge any evidence. Ask him.
Me too, I beat my daddy already.
Be careful, guys, I'm going to say. If I say it didn't hurt me, reading all this smear about me, of course it hurts. But are they true? No, I'm the one who is still stuck with another petition that he want to submit to Facebook. I have to pay for that. But immediately when it's ready, he didn't want to pay for it, so I have to pay for it.
Exactly, Ron M. I think that's the truth. I think after that stuff, because she knows probably most of all those other things that they've done are things that he alone is going to suffer the punishment if the ex-wife takes it, if Cora takes it to court. But with this one that woman was distributing, and remember, we don't know the type of comments that they were dropping. We don't know if some of them were even laughing, thinking it's funny. So by the time that goes to court and all the conversation, all the chats and everything is revealed, people will be, even if it's community service, people will be getting. Because see how he's sounding now, saying, well, I might go to jail or I might serve community service. He knows that they've done a whole lot of harm to the ex-wife, and it has affected the children, all because of I don't know what kind of vengeance that he's looking for, that he has gone to do things that affect his own children. And now she's running. She will run. She will not find where to hide. That's the problem. They will fish her out.
I paid for that. And guess what, guys? Because the children are my priority, I don't like to lose my focus. But all of you that are smearing and putting all these lies on my page,
the children has never ever been her priority. She's lying like JD. She is lying like him. Because if the children were your priority, you saw those things, so many things that you've seen, how the children were treated, how the children were insulted. I remember some persons were even saying that the children are not even fine. They're not even beautiful. There is nothing people did not say. People were even saying that maybe the children are not even his biological children. All of those things. You did not tell that man to please close your mouth. We're going to pursue this divorce case and make sure you get 50-50 custody, and then we are going to move. You went ahead and started collecting more fake evidence to go and present false evidence in court. That's why most of the things he filed was thrown out, because it was just bogus story that you people were trying to tell. And it backfired. And now she's crying. Let her cry. We will be on her page. We'll wait to see when she will come out live next.
I screenshot everything. We now have a file opened for JD. We are just waiting. The solicitor is there. They're waiting for him to drop to put it out there so that we can start what we're supposed to start. Be careful, guys, who you help. Record everything, okay? Have your evidence. Don't let nobody, because of greed, don't let them destroy your reputation.
Very possible, Ron M.
I forgive a lot of people who are saying all this rubbish thing about me. You know why? Because a lot of them, they don't even finish school. They don't know how to read court papers. JD and KO, they didn't help matters because both of them were talking as if it is custody between them. So people assume that it is JD versus KO, which is a lie. Each one of them are faced with CPS charges. KO was going back and forth to court against the CPS. JD2 was going back and forth to court against the CPS.
And that's why he's blaming his ex-wife now, that she's the one that is pushing for his license. She wants him. He lost two businesses already, courtesy of his ex wife. But he's not saying that stuff. I heard somebody else saying, but they did not post that. I wish when people talk about this type of things, they will post so people can see. Because it seemed like one of among the two is actually talking, but the other one that said she's going back to court, that she won the civil case, that she's not posting enough evidence, but at least she's posted their chat and whatnot. If the person that I saw that video, the person had mentioned the person's name, would have been able to find out that person's channel and see how far they've gone with things. Because this man wants to convince everybody that it's his ex-wife that wants to destroy him. But he's not telling everybody about all these other court cases that he has and everything else that he had done. Even though all of us, we sat down here and listened to that live stream where he was having that conversation with that Canadian blogger, and he spilled by himself that he has done a lot. He was asking, what kind of stuff did they send to you? How he gave his ex-wife phone number to that stranger. But he will not come out and address all those things. You understand?
It is not KO versus JD. Anybody who is telling you that they just want your money, it's a scam. That one is what they call scam.
Nah.
Now you are misrepresenting. So guys, please, it's not everybody that say they need help that they deserve that help. Some people, they will keep their own thing and they will be taking advantage of you. Some people, because they want to trend, they will tell you a lie in private so that you can put it out there and people will start fighting each other, because that's how their names in their head, that is what they want to trend.
But you were okay with it.
Collect your evidence and save your evidence.
Even that evidence you're saving will not help you.
When you have defamation case against somebody, put that application in so that they can pay to the rest of their lives.
You can imagine.
Don't let
you too is all about the money.
You from taking some stupid idiot to court. Take action when it's appropriate, okay?
Don't worry. When it's appropriate to you too, they will take you to court.
Greed is going on. Greed. People who are greedy, they will tell you different lies in private because they know you are going to spread it. And when you spread it, there's going to be more confusion and fighting. Women fighting against each other. Women abusing each other. That makes them trend. Now
you know that it's now women against women. When you chose to go and support that man, it did not occur to you that you were going to be fighting against your fellow woman. You were going to be fighting against a fellow mother like you. Now that the other Zoe and Crystal and Elizabeth and what is the other one's name? I keep Kim, not Elizabeth, Kim, and the rest of them that are Caucasian and Lolo and all of them are now laughing at you and mocking you. Oh, now it's women fighting against women. All the 2.5, maybe 3 years that you've been fighting against Cora was not a woman, or she was not a mother. You filed for her videos to be taken down. Then it was not a woman fighting a woman. Madam, rest. Nobody feels sorry for you.
That gives them more money. That engagement, they need it.
And he gave you more money too.
But you be careful because you are the one using your own name to spread smear campaign. You have to be careful and take care of your health. Take care of
all those
your life. Don't let nobody use you anymore.
They finished using you already. Now you all don't finish.
Most especially, save your evidence.
You go save evidence style.
Is presented in the bundle when we go to court. You will see he's going to deny this woman. He will say, no. All these things are fake. They are Photoshop, that it is not him.
So you know.
So you that you are gossiping in WhatsApp, you are not the first.
I can't wait.
That was denied.
Madam, sue him.
You won't be the last that is going to be denied by him.
Sue him so he can come and expose all of you.
So many people. And when those people leak it, he denied them. Say, no, that is Photoshop. That is not him. That is fake account. That is not his real account. So do everything you can to record by every means possible. Please protect yourself. And as for me, I will continue doing what my parents taught me how to do. When anybody is smearing my name,
Just
when
leave your parents out of
anybody
this talk.
is backstabbing
Don't come
me,
and
when
embarrass them.
anybody is
You've done enough.
intentionally plotting against me, I'm not going to come with you and be there. I come from a very powerful home than that.
Rest.
And like I warned you guys, we are of the body and we are of the spirit.
That spirit will
Always
not work.
know your boundary.
Your hands
You
are not
cannot
clean.
change anybody who is addicted. People who are addicted to certain women, to certain behavior. You, if you don't take care of yourself, you will be the one to continue to clean mess. You have to start respecting yourself. Don't get yourself too carried away. You are being used.
Oh, she has finally admitted, even though she didn't say she was being used. The same way the other one didn't want to say. The same way Lola too didn't want to say that she was used. But it's obvious. The user and the usee. When you don't have sense in your head.
It's all greed. It's all the money. Everything is associated with money.
The ants not complete.
May God have mercy on anyone who fall into this trap.
You first.
Be careful.
It's you that God needs to have mercy on.
Concrete evidence. There's manipulations going on. Be careful.
You can imagine.
Have a wonderful weekend.
Madam,
God bless. Bye.
You go and rest. Wahala. This speaking don't come here. So this is the
Hi,
thing.
guys.
Anyway, hold on. Let me see. Is there anything else? Has she posted anything else that we need to see? Wait. Wait, let me refresh this thing. I'm seeing something. It says 1 hour ago. Let me refresh to make sure. Okay, this one is a pinned post. And let's see. Okay, now it says 2 hours ago. Hold on, I'm trying to investigate this thing. Okay. I don't know why she keeps posting these things as shorts. I think she's posting like court documents. Maybe she's trying to prove what I don't know. Here, she's posting their court documents. I think maybe from when they started their divorce. I don't know why. It shows 2 hours ago on her page. Because how I know that this is old, Cora's name was still Dean Chukufumnaya Anita. So yeah. So you can tell that it's actually old. Let's go over to Justin's page and see, because we're waiting for when Justin is going to respond. And I don't see him doing that yet. Let's check his page if he's going to say anything. Let's see. Let's type in his name and pull up his page. Okay. Yeah, he is going to shave his beard. People have been coming for him, telling him that he looks very old. He's looking somehow. Oh God, I don't know what kind of husbands they have, seriously, because the type of African men that I know will not allow their wives to clown this way. From the first video you're posting, you're dropping that page. Nobody wants embarrassment Because when the embarrassment will come, it will not be only you, it will not be the whole family. The same way now that this woman that is from a very famous family, look how people are dragging her now. And she's here bragging that she's from this is, I really don't know the type of people that these women are married to. I really would love to see what those men looks like, because all in the name of money, they allow these women to just misbehave. At what point are you going to ask the person that I thought you said you were creating content? Why are you involving yourself with trouble? Why are you involving yourself with something that does not concern you? But it is what it is with some people that probably they earn more than the men, so they are in charge of the home. They are the breadwinner, so the men can't say much. That's what I suspect. So now Justin has gone to shave off all his beards, and his last post says the no beard era. That's the last post. Then the video before that one was the one that he was filming himself taking off his beard. And he posted this says sometimes you have to fight. I don't know the type of fight that this man is fighting. Tomorrow now he will now come out and tell us that, oh, all these African women, all these black women are fighting me. But these were people that were in his camp. They were all planning together. Ronald said, did you see the video with JD and and Ricky? He asked Ricky if they should do an arrangement. And basically, ooh, wow. Yeah, sounds too good for A and J. Whoa, whoa. What are we not going to see? What are we not going to see or hear? Seriously. These people are just unbelievable. So he has not said anything concerning what this lady is saying. So I guess he's just pretending that nothing is actually going on, and he just wants to leave it that way. Let me see. Did he post anything to his story? Okay, yeah, his story is the same. The him shaving off his beards. Slowly, the truth is going to come out. The truth is going to come out, because now that they are all fighting, let me see if I can find the comment that the other one that was supporting him too, that was part of that their group. What's her name again? That one too is constantly talking and doing videos and writing a post or whatnot, asking this woman questions. Let me see. So that was, I'm scrolling down her page. This lady L, where she was shading this Mariam Awolowo now that was actually talking and running mouth. I was like, were you all not in the same camp? All of you were in the same camp. Now you people are fighting, and you're out here laughing. But I feel like the more that this thing escalates, the more we're going to be hearing things. I don't see that post anymore. I saw it once. Maybe I should have screenshot it, where she was asking this one questions, and the other one, the lady F too. That one is out there talking, and I'm looking at her. I said, "Don't worry. Now you're enjoying friendship with him. When he gets to the time to go to jail, be ready, because you're all gonna be going together." The fact that this woman has done so much to Cora Obidi, and she even posted those large documents, those large files that she created for this man to take to court to defend himself, and now she feels the way she feels. It is well. We will always check on them, so we will see what is actually going on, because she is upset and wants to make it a race thing. So I don't even think she's going to be quiet anytime soon. Justin will pretend that he's not seeing right now all of the things that the lady have said. He will pretend that he doesn't see anything that he needs to come and talk about. But no worries. We're all here. We're all here, and we're all following the story. And as it unfolds, we will come back and we will be discussing it, because this woman will still talk. For her to cry on this live stream that we just listened to, it shows that it really, really got to her, because I think the last thing she expected was that this man was going to do the same thing that he did to his ex to her. And now she wants the whole world to know how supportive she was. But your support is not going to help because he knows what he's doing. Right from the beginning, you went and offered yourself to help him, and you help him to hurt someone that looks like you. For him, you've already given him the message from there that you cannot be trusted. There's no loyalty with you. It was your fellow woman because he knows that he's guilty. So I feel like this man just laughs at these people's face, like, how silly can you people be? Really, how foolish can you be that you can clearly see that I'm lying to you, but you don't even want to, you know, do the right thing? And then she expects him to come out, somebody that knows that the person cannot use you for anything good other than to just commit havoc. But that person is supposed to come out here and then support you or speak on your behalf. Ah, God. Oh. It is well, oh. It is well. It is well. We will give them more time, let them come out, and let them expose themselves. Maybe in few hours from now, they will have more, and we will come back and we will dissect it. Our job is to pull it here, listen to it together, and talk about it. Girl said she can talk until her jaw falls off. That won't change the evil she did to Cora. And she doesn't even want to admit it. She's still sounding as if Cora started this whole thing. She's still sounding as if Cora was the one that sent people to go drag. Meanwhile, she was in a WhatsApp group with this very person. So how can you be in a WhatsApp group plotting evil against somebody, but then you're coming now to cry to tell us that, oh, I was the good one, I was the one helping? I think probably because she was giving him a lot of money, she thought that he would never ever betray her. That's just what I see here. That's what she was thinking. That this man will never ever betray her. That's not something that he will ever think of. Even if he's betraying every other person, she will be the last person that he will ever betray. But what she forgot is that Cora had actually done more than what she had done. All this that she's saying, oh, I gave him money, I did this. Yeah, Cora was dancing, making money, making thousands of dollars, and it was going into this man's account. And he had the boldness to come and tell us, and then I bought this for her. And then I was the one sponsoring our marriage throughout the 5 years we were married. I was the one doing this, I was the one doing that. How were you the one doing this and doing that? How are you the one that was taking care of everything? Meanwhile, she was the one that was making more, and all the money that she was making was going right into your ow. Odi. Oh, I have my distraction here. So, how are you the one that was taking care of? I bought her a car. I wanted to make her the next Beyonce. There is nothing this man did not tell us. There is absolutely nothing this man did not say. This man wanted us to see him as the king, the everything. He saved Cora's life, and then this woman fell for all those fake stories and started helping him. Oh, if I do all of this, maybe he will be nice to me. And then she kept doing, forgetting that all of those money you're giving him, you're just help. No wonder he's saying, I spent over $100,000 too. It's not only she that spent over 100,000 for court case. $100,000 that people, these women recruited people to come and donate for you because you didn't have that type of money, and you wouldn't have been able to go halfway without this Miriam, Lolo, Frida, the rest of them, Crystal, Kim, and whatnot. This man wouldn't have been able to go as far as, but they keep recruiting more people into their camp up until the level that they had to create that their group where they commit all the havoc that you can think of. And now they are all fighting against each other. We will sit here. we will sit here and we will laugh. That's what we're going to do. We're going to sit down and we're going to laugh as they battle themselves and reveal their secrets, because it's now at the point where most of them are now so angry that they want to expose him as a liar, as someone that is not straightforward, a user, a scammer, and whatnot. But in the process of them exposing him, they are going to be exposing themselves too. Seriously, that's what they're going to do. They're going to expose themselves. So now her page is going to be one of the page where we're going to be glued on, because this woman has done more than any other person among all his African supporters, those people that support him. This woman is the number one. When you listen to the type of things that comes out of her mouth, what she has done, this woman is number one. So let me see. Ron M said, think about Cora was taking care of him. He was even trying to place Cora under a conservatorship. He had his friend telling her she was crazy and he even placed her in a mental hospital. Can you imagine? There is nothing this man have not done. And to see people that look like Cora, Cora's own people, some of them just look at this whole thing and they think that she's the one that is taunting him. How can you place somebody in a mental hospital when the person does not have any mental issues? He wants to do all of that so he can take charge of everything. There is nothing this man is not capable of. And the fact that this woman keeps telling us that the reason why she came out and fought for him was because he was Cora and her supporters were busy dragging. And I'm like, when did they drag? People only match the energy this man was giving, because at some point people are like, when are you going to stop? You're not the only person that is getting divorced this year. You're not the only person that is married to a public figure that is separated or having issues. But this man kept talking and talking and talking and talking, and he will never stop. So I don't even understand how this woman came to the conclusion. And now that same thing that she saw and refused to acknowledge, it has now backfired. Now she wants to cry. And she's looking for the support of the whole people on Facebook and everywhere. Nicola should have sued a friend of JD for malpractice and fraud. If there's a lot of people that there's actually a lot of people that she should have, but I think all she wants to do is to just chill.
It's for cat.
You know that she's not, because every time people tell her about suing people, it's almost like she's like, I'm not. She's not. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. That's the vibe that Cora is giving. Like, truly, if Cora was some type of women, a lot of people would have gone to court. Some people would have even been serving their time as we speak right now. Seriously. God said, Ron M, I said it. I said it. And I think there are certain things that she also didn't know, and he took advantage of that with all those threats and all those fake story he was telling her. You don't know the American legal system. You don't know this. You don't know that you're going to be sent back home. You don't. He said a whole lot of things that I think scared her and put her in a place where she felt like she was hopeless and helpless, and nothing was going to happen because she was, you know, in a strange land. It's not like she's back home where she will know how to go about things and what to do. And she didn't bother to ask questions, because I think if she had asked questions and joined certain communities, or there's always a way for you to get some information. People would have been able to tell her what she can do and what she cannot do over there. But he actually just used her as a foreigner, knowing that she would not know, or even before she will find out some of these things, it might be too late. So he wanted to use her to make money. Exactly, and he's doing all he can to get them on his side too. So things will now work faster against her, and it will make more people to say, "Oh yes, she's the evil one that is manipulating. Don't you see? Don't you see?" That the man is doing everything he can, every single thing he can, to win everybody that looks like her to his side. That's why I'm really, 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 really upset. are these few set of women that we see that are on his side. And now that they are now going through what they are going through, I am laughing. Although some people are feeling sorry for them, because when you go to some of their comment section, you can see some people that are now like, okay, now that you stopped doing that thing you were doing, I will now come here to support you. Like, support who? So who support? You're supporting that person as what? If JD did not turn against them, do you think they would have stopped what they're doing? Or even now that he has turned against them, do you think they have stopped their wickedness? They've not stopped their wickedness. So there's no need supporting them or feeling sorry for them, because they come out and they cry and they beat their chest. All I didn't know this, I didn't know that. That's not true. All the information you needed were online for you to listen to and come to a good conclusion. But this set of women decided to just close their ears because they wanted to also get famous and go through that aspect of supporting him so they can gain, or gain that popularity and have audience from all around, supporting and coming to their channel to listen to the crap that they want to tell. They went ahead and they started lying. And now it has backfired. Some people are beginning to feel sorry. Don't feel sorry for them. They know what they know what they did. Before they started, they knew what this woman that is telling us that from the 80s, she was already in Belgium studying. She was in Belgium studying. That woman is not capable of seeing the handwriting on the wall, telling us that somebody even stole her passport and was traveling, because she had traveled the world right from the 80s. She had visited a lot of countries and the woman stole her passport. So if you've traveled a lot, that's a part, that's something that's also going to help you to educate yourself, because when you get to the place, you try to know what's up with those people, know their history, know what's up, what's going on with. So all the travel she was doing in the 80s up until now, it actually, like, somebody like Mr. JD that can actually come and use her head, and now she's crying, telling us about spiritual things that she's going to do to him. We're here, we're watching. And Cora needs to wake up. She still believes the picture of of the helpful white savior that the TV and the media portray. Even now, she attends and that comment that she made too on her live stream, where she said, where somebody was, I don't know, maybe Pepe what was teasing her too. I think she still does. She still does. And some of these things, if you don't really take your time to start looking at things and putting two and two together, you will just think that people are just telling you these things and that it's not as bad as, it's not as bad as what you people are trying to say. It's not as bad as what they're. But if you open your eyes very well and put your ears down and look at how things are playing out, the type of words that comes out of these people's mouth, even a child that was born yesterday, the kind of thing that they will say to you as a person, you look at them, you're like, you're just like, where is this coming from? So I think she's still much into that, and I don't know, it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot for her to actually get over it. And I feel, and for me, I feel like she being in the US, that there's a lot of informations that she can actually places that she can go and get information and see things for herself, and understand that it's not as the media paints it. But who owns the media? You have to ask yourself. The big media companies and everything, it's all connected. So that's why she can make, she's saying, oh, who said I want to get married to someone that looks like me? So probably there's a possibility if she's going in for a second, she's still gonna go for someone that looks like her ex, because she gives him a lot of past that I don't really understand. And I think he, plus what we see on TV, and then the brainwashing that he also did, and she never ever questioned anything. Just because somebody's telling you something doesn't mean that you cannot research it for yourself. The way he was threatening her with, you don't know the American court system, you don't know American court system. Now that they went to the legal system, Didn't the legal system do what the legal system is supposed to do? And his story now changed. We all heard him from how he was threatening. You don't know. You're gonna lose this. You're gonna lose that. You're gonna go back to Africa. You're gonna lose this. You're gonna lose that. You're gonna go back to Africa. All of those things he was saying to her. He was just lying and trying to scare her so she will not be able to do anything. I think she still believes some of those things because going to court, there's a huge possibility that the court that they're going to walk into, the person that's the judge, almost everybody, the lawyers, most of them might be people that look like him before she will find. It's not that I'm not saying that we don't have judges and also people of color, that, but I feel like she's seeing all of that too is going to make her feel like, wait, is this person going to tell the truth? They've been taught from a very long time to do things in a certain way, and a lot of them, even those ones that are cool on the side, that will act like they look, I don't support these things that you know my forefathers did or something. But in a just normal innocent conversation, when you discuss about certain things, the way they would talk about that topic will just let you know that your mouth is saying one thing, but inside of you is something else. So I think she really needs to wake up and start doing the right thing, because if she doesn't, and I think that's the same problem that these the likes of this Miriam, Lolo, Frida, and the rest of them that are supporting him, that's the problem they also have. They are looking at him with that eye of the confusion that has been there for a very long time. But we all have our brain oh, we all have our brain to actually see what's happening and see the handwriting on the wall and understand what it says, than pretending that we don't see. But someday, I hope she will get to that place where she will understand who he truly is, the kind of person he truly is. And I also hope that she gets to the point where she will understand that it was not someone that saw you and then really, I don't even think it was an infatuation. I don't think it was love or anything. I feel like he just saw someone that he felt he could actually use, and that's what he did. You know, yeah, gold. When it's not even about the preference, but the way she said that thing on that live stream and just laughed about it. When somebody said, I the comment, and then she read the comment, and then she responded, and she said, "Who said I want?" I don't want to even repeat it because it's embarrassing. Because at the end of the day, that should not be this thing. When it has to do with life partner and stuffs like that, it goes beyond the what you see in the physical. Because if she had chosen properly, we would not be here. You understand? She saw the red flags on this person. This person just targeted her and knew what he wanted to do. But she saw those red flags, but she totally ignored those red flags, and that contributed to where we are right now. From the way this man talks, you will know that this is not something, because every time he talks about things that are happening everywhere, he does not sound the way he sounds when he tries to talk about, oh, I'm going to do this and you're going to return back to their cave. You're going to do this, you're going to return back to their cave. You understand? If he was talking about his fellow Americans, will he use that term? They're going to return back to their cave. Let's call a spade a spade. If he was talking about Europeans, will he use that word, and they're going to go back to, he keeps saying it. He keeps saying it because that's how he feels. So there's something, that particular man, something is wrong with him. And he has no love, no likeness for people that look like Korah. That's the truth, and it is obvious. He tries to hide it, but it is obvious. And from his actions, you can actually tell that in his mind, I'm going to go to China, I'm going to find people. It could have been this thing, because the Asians too, People like some of the people like Justin, they always look down on those people too. So his plan going to Asia was just to find someone that he can use. So either it's an African, it's an Asian, or something in between. But just someone that will not understand that when they go to the US, knowing fully well that they will be based there, it will be a situation where they will not know much about what the law says in the United States. A broken heart and face, but I will still allow you Popova and dip melted chocolate. A breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. But the thing is, it can be yellow papa, whatever, but let it not be that it's a thing of because you know because you see right now we're in a situation whereby some people are saying, oh, you born they lie. I don't know if you know what Muzungu, no, they lie. Every human lies. So what do you mean by oh, you born no they lie, Muzungu? And that's where some people are. That's why we're saying we still have a long way to go with this information. Though the information is out there, some people don't even want to consume this information and use it. And if you keep thinking that way, talking about these people that think this way, that feel like, ah, we born no they lie, Muzungu no they lie, Muzungu no they lie. Now them lie pass. Do you understand? If you go through the history and everything, they lie more than any other person in this planet. But if we still have people that think that this set of people don't lie, there is a problem. Because humans lie. So you cannot pick out some set of people and say these people don't lie. Don't pick up some set of people and say, ah, these people don't. There's just so much. But for every move that this one has made, you will just understand that this one is not it. There are some that you will speak and talk with, and you can see the sincerity, the embarrassment of how they feel and whatnot. But nah, I feel like she struggles with a lot of decision because of the way she looks at him. And that word, destiny helper. At what, like, how was he a destiny helper? Like, I don't I don't know. I just don't want to go into deep into these things, because there are certain things you will say now. YouTube will say you're saying something, not as if what you're saying is not the truth, or not as if these things are not documented in the history and everywhere. But if you start saying certain things, they will now start telling you it is. Look, standing by the truth is standing by the truth, and knowing the truth and knowing when somebody's being somehow. Okay, I'll let me quickly give you an example. Okay, over here, I work with tourists and all of that. I was one day and some set of family come, because Greece is a tourist country, right? People from everywhere comes in. So a family came in, and it was like grandparents, parents, grandchildren. There were a lot of them, and they wanted to do something with one of them, the hair, and it was just talking and a lot of, and then the older woman asked me where I'm from, and I said I'm a Nigerian, and then another one turned and said, and you can speak English. If you don't quickly catch the way, and these British, they are good in doing that, like the way they will say it, you will not understand that they are really shading you. And I turned and I caught it. I knew what they said, but I wanted to just act like I didn't get it. And I turned and I said, you of all people, you should know the history between the British and Nigeria, so you know why I speak English. And she said to me, I don't know. And I just ended the top. I didn't say anything else. I just focused, because she was an older woman, over 60 years old. So we have people that will do certain things. They know what they're doing. That's my point. They know what they're doing. And I don't want people to look at this whole thing and start falling for it and saying, oh, I'm just going the way it is. If you know what history has said, a lot is going on, and it is still going on. and we're not going to pretend that we don't see it, even though people are saying other things. So that's why we're just saying people should be careful, because at the end of the day, those other people will go any length. If, for example, see that group now, people that look like Korah was fighting against Korah. People that looked like him was fighting on his side. When it was time to throw people under bus, who did he throw? Who are the people he threw under the bus? The people that looked like Korah, because he never rated them. Neither did he rate that woman he married. Because if he ever rated Korah, there's no way you will be talking about your ex-wife's private part. That's a woman that you have a child with. So there's just so much that this man is revealing. So Ron M. Mm. All I can say is I hope she can open her eye and understand that this man never rated her and let her do the right thing. And these people that support him, I don't feel sorry for them. I can feel sorry for her because I can actually give her a pass and say, okay, she ignored the red flags. It was obvious. Yes, we know, but yeah, he has gone too far. Do you know, you get? So although with her talents, I believe that she would end up in the States regardless. It is a thank you very much. So there was no reason, that's my point. There was no reason referring to him as a he was not. He is not. He will never be a destiny helper. No destiny helper behaves like that. God cannot be mocked. She overrated him and he didn't rate her at all. At all. That man, as in, from the moment it was see finish. It was see finish. For that man, he was bringing in somebody that was going to come and work for him. That was his Jackie. You work, I sit, I relax at the boss. Even from the type of words he was saying, I wanted to make her the next Beyonce. Why didn't you become the next Jay-Z and make that money? Why didn't you become the next Elon Musk and make that money so she will be at home doing her dancing and raising you people's children? But you wanted to make her the next Beyonce so you can chill and not even bother going for your chiropractor job, but money will be coming in. But yet he painted it. I bought her a car. I bought this. I took her to a car lot. I asked her to pick anything she wants. All of those were money that she was dancing and bringing in, and he felt it was okay. He told us, you people leave my wife alone. I support her. I'm the one filming. I'm the one editing. You have videos and photos of them together. All her skimpy dressing did not change from when they were together till now. But then he was in charge of the phone. So she overhyped him. And didn't he bother people that of all the text messages, of all the things that he could have brought out in their communication, how I loved you, how I this, how she's saying, he brought out the part where she referred to him as a destiny helper. You will know the kind of person he is. He talked about how she used to treat him like a king in China. So many things that man said showed the kind of person that he is. Let me read some comments. Ronem said Nigeria is part of the British Commonwealth. Hey, Ron. That story is long. The history of Africa, the British, America, Europeans, the story is long. It's long. But it is well. Okay, so let me see. Okay. We didn't read this nice. Okay, although with her talents and okay, we read that one. So I think many times now to refer to the children's private part and that he's in the children. He doesn't even see it as that. So even Jamaicans surprise me, knowing what they have been through and going through at the hands of their own, but then again they want his attention. It boils down to the same thing we're saying, gold. It boils, whether it's the Caribbeans or the whatnot, it boils down to the same thing we're saying. You get beaten down to certain level, it takes just the grace of God for your brain to reboot. A lot of them, their brain is yet to reboot. And until it does, they will not see things straight. Because in their mind, Anybody that looks like him don't lie. That's how twisted their mind is. So until they are able to untwist themselves and see things clearly, they will keep supporting him and not the truth that they see. We're not saying support one person and leave the other. We're saying all the evidences you've seen and everything that is online, put two and two together and see both of them who is out there to bring down the other. Did you see the boldness at which this man spoke in the beginning when he said what he was going to do to her? He spoke with all boldness. This man knows that some of her people will go against, but one thing he never thought, he thought that because our culture frowns against certain things, that every single person will actually do the same thing. He never ever thought that some people can see through what the game he's trying to play. That's one thing that that man never, and he was shocked that some people stood up and said, we get what you're trying to do and we're not going to do that. We're not going to. Talking about her dressing, her dancing, and what that can be discussed separately. But we're talking about your marriage, because both of you were married and it was okay for her to dress skimpy. It was okay to shake. And now you talk about shaking on your child's head. She has been shaking her booty right from when you people met in China. Even you said it. But you said you were even editing the video to make the booty shake very even faster. But all of a sudden it became a problem. So when she met him, he had videos of her as a child. He married her before coming to America in Africa because she was not losing that money. Exactly, he was not losing that money making actually he saw, right? He knew what I think, some of these people, they are very good at things like that. Mostly these people that like to use people, they can spot people that they can manipulate very fast. They might not be good at anything else, but they are very good at that. So very true. When he saw her, he knew that he could actually use her to make money, but he did not expect that she was going to catch up so fast. I think he thought it was going to be a long time, and before if she will even ever, you understand, if she will ever realize what is going on, he would have actually used the money that she made to invest in other properties and businesses that, trust me, this man would have, for example, if they were married for, like, let's say 10, 15 years before this problem, you will see properties that this man would have bought with her money, but only on his name. He will not buy it putting both of their names. He will go and buy these properties, invest in these businesses, but all of those things will be under his name alone. So by the time she'll be realizing herself, she will fight to get back her money, but there will be no evidence to prove that it is her money. And even if the evidence is there, she will not have the money to fight the battle. So that is another thing that is really, really paining him. So I do not see why all the black countries still want to be part of this Commonwealth. After the Boa comments, Prince Charles does not like visiting the black countries in CW. Um, Ron M, they don't have a choice. They don't. Most of that's another thing that people look at. For example, I hear people sometimes who say, "Oh, why don't you people do this? Why don't you people do?" And I'm like, have you asked yourself the question of what is really going on? These people, they are holding these other countries by the throat, and there is absolutely nothing you can do. There is absolutely nothing you can do because they have blocked every place, every part where you can do certain things. And then we now also have greedy people that will see the truth and they will not speak. So even if they want to leave, they cannot leave. Okay, take for example, how because Africans are very religious, and once they start something, they don't leave it at that, you know. And they started with this whole different cultural thing they wanted to do, but they wanted to force it down the throats of different African countries. For example, when the Uganda president reacted, what happened? What did they do? Up until this moment, I think it's still going on. Didn't they ban all of them from travel, from entering any of their state? They cannot. This thing, uh, the top leaders, the politicians, and those type of people, including the president, they cannot go into the US, Canada, and some of the European countries. They've already blocked them because the president refused for these people to do their whatever in the streets. But when they took their own decision, did they ask Africa if Africa liked that lifestyle and wants to be part of that lifestyle? Anybody that wants to, and they're not saying don't do it. You want to do it, you can relocate, leave the continent and go to the continent where they do it and go stay there and do what you want to do. But the way these people do these things, they come out in public and they tell you that they have the freedom, but in private the threat is there. The threat is there. Your medications, all of these things are imported. Do you know what they can do to you? Do you know the harm they can do to you? They know what they can do. So some of this is deep conversation. So yo, I just tell you, it is not what you think it is. When you see these people, fear them. That's all I can tell you. All this Commonwealth, NATO, this, that. Nothing is good about any one of these, their union, European Union, all of them. In fact, let me leave it before we get into politics and YouTube start flagging our videos. Back to what we were saying. God said he said it without clearing his throat. Wahala. Hmm. Ron said, so the world in her family had in Africa. Her brother-in-law took very good care of him in Africa, provided him with every. But still, didn't you see how he was shading? It's of recent that he even, and you know why? You know why he decided to even come out and tell people the truth that her brother-in-law is actually from a rich family, because more people are now paying attention. Charity Ojemudia, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. Because I'm reading the comments slow, but from up, I don't want to miss anybody's comments. So it's now I'm getting to where you are. Sorry, I didn't see when you came in. Welcome. He knows that a lot of people are talking about this whole thing now, and a lot of people that are from where Cheta is from, that's Nancy Ume's husband, know, and they will come out and they will be able to list, show you what that family they've done. And he knows that they're going to expose him if he keeps referring to them like people that don't have anything. That is why he started coming out with the truth, because he knows that the truth is going to be out if he doesn't. That's why he started rating the man and started praising him and putting Koro Obidi's father down instead. The man is just twisted. Charity said correct. Thank you. Gold said he still doesn't want to let go. That's why her name is still in his lips. Because see what this lady came out, cried. Look how much they raised for her in how many days. It's not easy. He's been there. All these people that were raising things for him, they were not able to raise as much. So he knows anything that will keep him connected to this thing and he can cash out. Look at his videos. Now that he's talking about her and dragging her, do you know how much he's cashing out every 21st of the month? He's making more online than he's making in his chiropractor job. So he will never stop dragging her. He won't. So he went on a shower errand with the money and now he needs more. He doesn't even look like someone that knows how to manage things, He does not set his priorities straight. He just does anything that his brain tells him to do. Because, for example, that giant building he went to rent, what was the need for that stuff? There was no need. But of course, his brain would tell him what his brain would tell him, and he would do what he wants to do. The marriage wasn't the most for her to leave. She was just tired of fighting, I believe. It's him that came out first to say he was leaving. He was the one that threatened, and I believe he must have been threatening her in private too. And then he's now started with all those threats. And then I think he did one thing he miscalculated was he thought she would never move ahead with it. But it gets to a point where someone will say, well, I can't anymore. So I think that's the point she got to, and she was like, okay, you want this, let's do this. And that was it. Hmm. Let me see. Showing a few African the way the American black and the blacks in America and Africans another way. Let me see. Of African one way to the Americans and the black. I agree with you, Ron M. That is why, if you look at it to an extent, just few people can get into that debate and come out, or else it's a very strong debate that, and they did it on purpose that way. Because at the end of the day, when there is unity, there is power. The battle will be stronger if there is that unity, and they will never allow it to happen. You will see. They pass it down from generation to generation, keep this going because they are afraid of that unity. They are very much afraid of that unity. That's going to be a very, like, they know that's going to be a terrible mistake on their side if they let it happen. They will never. But I believe someday, from both sides, people are waking up and people are beginning to speak more. And I think it will get to a point where people will be able to sit down. Maybe not many in numbers at the beginning. Few people will be able to sit down and have that dialogue and get that full understanding, because the history was written the way they want to write it, not the way it really happened, the way they wanted it, the way they wanted people to see. uh The same way that even in movies they play the smart part and every other person have to be the silly one. But meanwhile, the real world is not always like that. You understand? So a lot is going on in this world. I just so people can open their eyes and see. So he wishes he is like Cheta. I think it's paining him because they don't have that type of connection where Cheta's father has already laid the foundation for his children, and all of them are doing well in their various businesses and walks of life. And it makes him angry. And whenever Nancy says something, he leaves Nancy and he goes to attack Cheta. Sekora's father is rich. This man worked and was over one of the biggest bank in part of Nigeria. Kora's father is very respected uh, in banning industry. Oh really? Hmm. Joanne, good morning. Yes, we came in early. When I started, I said it. I said my US audience are still sleeping. But the gist was very hot, and I said, if we don't do it now, we don't know. We know when they start spilling, they don't stop. So we have to catch up. We played. If you're just coming now, you will have to watch from the beginning to see the battle going on between JD. Now we're just having discussions and whatnot. Good morning to you, Joanne. That he decided not to renew his license. And blame Cora for losing his license. He said he lost two businesses and it was her fault. Without presenting us with any evidence that we can work with. I don't know what he wants us to do. Did you see Cora's billboard? Oh no. Beverly Beverly Adams, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Gold said he underestimated her truth. Yes, he did. I think because he's been doing that in private, he would threaten her with that, she will plead. She would threaten her with that, he will quiet. Because remember, everything that was coming was going into his account. So where do you even start that type of battle? Immediately he said, leave the house. Where are you going to find money to go and rent even a hotel or a motel for a night to put your head? He knew that he was in charge of everything, but he just did not expect that Nancy will pull up for her sister, and Nancy and Cheta will stand by Cora and Cora's family, and supporters will pull up from home and abroad fast as they did for them, for this thing for Cora. He really just didn't plan very well, and all of those Thank God, because if he had, we won't be here discussing this because Cora will be left with absolutely nothing. Zero, zero, zero. Seriously. She is like a wounded lion saying that she's leaving him for real. He should humble himself. Whoo, and apologize, but I fear how he's going right down it. Nah, nah, nah. It's too late. Charity, it's too late. Apology, yes, she can accept the apology and accept to co-parent in peace, but the damage, no, it's done. Because even if the both of them, like she has not said any damaging thing about it, she wrote the book, it's her truth. But even if he decides to pull down all the videos that he's done, he does not have any right to tell all the content creators, all the bloggers that spoke about them or picked up and reacted on to take it down. Even if you go and report, if it's been done the right way, YouTube, Facebook, they recognize reaction or you reacting to somebody's video content or whatnot. They recognize it. So you will not be able to force the YouTube or Facebook to take down every single person from home and abroad that spoke about you people. So those children will still grow up and they will see it. You understand? So from generation to generations to come, they will see this content because it will always be there online, even if he deletes his page and everything is gone. People already saved those videos, reposted the videos, shared it to their own, like a lot is going on, downloaded it. So it's too late. Hmm. Ronel said, do you remember the strange show where South African and American black joined forces to help end an habitat? I don't remember really. There was a show like that. I don't remember it. Even now that the blacks have the upper hand to take back their rightful place, they're still moving on. Really? From where? From where? In Africa, in America, in Asia, in Europe? No, they don't. They don't even have anything close to the upper hand at all. They don't. Ah, God. Oh, you people underestimate these people. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. If you know these people, there are things I want to say I can't say because of YouTube. YouTube will not allow stuff, but there's no upper hand yet, though. The journey is still very far. It is very far. Trust me, it is very far. It is very far. Because if that was not the case, we will not be here discussing this. Would have gone far because there are people that are willing to lay down their, for this freedom to be fully achieved. But man, okay, in banking industry, Gold said Cheta is more a man than he will ever be. Cheta is not even responding to him. Cheta that was even telling the wife to calm down and not say certain things when she was really vexed and she was talking, even though he had made those allegations against Cheta. In Cheta's mind, I don't have time for all these type of things. You understand?
Your bag is here.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks.
You're welcome. I'm Superman.
Thanks. Don't fall. Ron Epps, Cora's father is rich, and this man worked at. So have I read this one? Biggest bank. But Cora's father was a banker, really. Oh, I see. Gold said at Beverly Adam, I didn't see it in the billboard, but I know it must have looked beautiful. Ah, really? Did somebody post about it? Because I've not seen it. Are they? So yes, they would all face the full hand of the law. Yeah, they will. They most definitely will. Slowly, slowly. Now that she has started, I don't think she will stop anytime soon. It is going to be very difficult because all the time you have to go to court because this man has recruited so many people and the fight is becoming even bigger. But she will win because she has done nothing to them, but they just keep plotting against her. And now that they are fighting between themselves, is even good because more evidence will be brought out. Okay, and so good. Wow, if that's the case, expect him to be even more deranged. Goodness, Charity, Jemba, whatever apologies he's thinking about, he needs to do it publicly. Um, hmm. But me, if I accept his apology, he can take that apology and shove it where the sun don't shine. Ah, the thing is, I feel like if he is a journalist, she might accept his apology. Not that she will go, this will go back to normal. She will accept the apology because she's already tired of this back and forth and back and forth. He will say something, she will now have to come and debunk or clear the air or explain how it really happened. So if you will apologize and move on, she will accept it and just because that's going to help her, Um she won't need to come and explain anything to anybody anymore, Hmm. Yeah, Ronem said not anywhere, not even in America. You're correct. We are together to push drag agenda. Absolutely. There's no there's no upper, it's not even close to anything upper hand at all. The battle is still it's still a huge one, you know. The battle to be won is still a huge one. Seriously. Joanne said, if people follow from the start, they will know he is the guilty one. Yes. And that's why when some people say, why are you people discussing this thing? You people leave it alone. Or when he says something, when he says something, go to your room and take this off and put on a shirt. Um, when he says something and people try to go back and bring back old things to let you know that what he just said is not the truth. Some people are like, why are you bringing that's an old stuff? That's an old stuff. But he's repeating the same thing that he said 2 years ago. And he's making it sound like these things just happened overnight. You understand? For example, when he spoke about that she cheating on him 2 years ago, he came back, he apologized and said that was not correct. Didn't he repeat it now in 2024 and not say that that was not correct? He repeated it again. So when people go back and bring out all these old videos and react and tell you to listen to what he said, or him and all this his group of people, they said some years back and now, that will now help you to understand where this man is going. And that will help you to understand that this man will never stop. He will never stop. Because if it's some people, from the moment they start having that problem in that their WhatsApp group, he would have just stopped and just told everybody that he's moving on with his life. He's focusing on his educational content. He's going to post about his chiropractor job and teach people how to, according to him, he always says that, teach people how to cure headache and whatnot. That's what he should have focused on and not focus on other things that are not relevant. Do you understand? Like this woman now that is talking and saying all these things, she's not telling people all the things that she plotted to do. If you go and dig back her old videos now and listen to it now, and then you listen to this one now that we played today, you'll now be asking yourself, wait, oh, it's not this woman that said this, it's not this woman that did this. You see the thing. John said JD is so jealous of the Obiri, he will go to all lengths. He is like there's something really there's something that is biting him inside, and I feel like it's the fact that he had already convinced himself that no matter what he does, she will never ever leave. She will always be there with him. So once this last one happened, and imagine what 4 days into somebody putting to bed after being pregnant for 9 months, you're not sleeping well, shortness of breath, all the stress and headache and everything that comes with pregnancy. Put to bed, did her water bed, filmed for the whole world. People were with her, cheering her. The next thing, 4 days later, he came up with that, and he was expecting her to just go and accept it and the way she used to accept it. She's like, I beg, enough. I already have a lot to stress myself about. I'm going to now add that of a husband too. When you have two little ones to take care of, one to feed, one to breastfeed, the other one also to spoon feed, and then everything else, you will now go and add extra stress to how your body is already feeling and the tiredness and the sleepless nights. The man was not considerate at all. John said Miriam is the one who was pushing all the further. Yes, you're very correct, Joanne. So that's why now this her video now that we listened to, that she was crying and beating her chest and swearing and uprooting her gray hair and laying curses. I just said it's not going to work. And some people will not understand it until you know the level this woman went, the length this woman went to protect this man that needed no protection. Then people won't, that's the time you will now be shocked. That's why so many people don't feel sorry for her. She's crying, people are laughing. And some persons watching from 2024 were like, wow, you all are so mean. Somebody is so sad, disturbed, and you're all laughing. Hmm, it's not like that at all. Jay, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining. So Joy especially knows and sees the pain of the children. That man, does he see anybody's pain? Imagine he said when the parent fights, the children suffer, yet he continues to attack his ex. He doesn't care for the kids. He's just thinking of how to get back at her. That's the main goal, and everything else is blur. He's not seeing anything. He doesn't even want to acknowledge anything else, and he will not. Just said he will not stop unless Korah hit him with a big lawsuit of defamation of character. Do I even think that lawsuit will come now? I think this one, after fighting this one, she might just chill. Because remember what she said about that when people were asking, when he was saying all those things, people were telling her to file for defamation. She said he doesn't have any money, he cannot, but it's not even about the money at this point. Is to get the court to get him to never mention her name, to keep quiet, look for something else to do. So it's not even about the damages that he needs to pay for. But until she starts seeing it that way, she might not file. But people are talking, and I think she's seen, and there are people that she kind of listens, like if she sees their message, she reads it and tries to see if there's something she can take from it. So I believe the more people are talking, the more she's going to do the right thing, because until then, I don't see him stopping at all. Just ago, that man is not thinking straight. He's standing on his head. Upside down, mood activated. God said he could have been doing well building his business, but he can't because even Cora was the one pushing his business for him. The thing is, he had a new girlfriend. If he had kept her name out of his mouth, I believe that relationship would still be going now. And he could have used that girlfriend to do all the adverts the way Cora used to do for him. And that this new girlfriend, Summer, when he was with Summer would have helped him to push his business also. But he was with Summer, he was still dragging his ex. So I don't see anybody going out with him, but he wants to blame it on his ex, but it's not his ex fault because you keep talking about her. She did not ask you to speak about her, and you just keep speaking about her. So it will work, but only against her for having a hand in all of this. Exactly, because she started it. She was the one even bragging. I speak to him in the morning and I speak to him at night. I'm the first person he calls in the morning. I'm the last person he calls at night, letting everybody know that she's his number one paddy. And now your paddy betrayed you. You're coming out to cry and tell us he did not defend you. Has he ever defended anybody before? Even his own children. When people were yabbing his children, saying those kids are not beautiful, I didn't see him say anything. Because some people were so mad at his ex-wife that they started insulting his children, forgetting that that's the children of the person that they were supporting. But he still did not come out and say, I don't understand what you're doing. How can you be supporting me, but you're insulting my children? My children are me, and I am my children. So if you're supporting me, you should keep them out of your mouth and protect them. But no, most of those dragging of the children came from his side and not their mother's side. And yet people say they want to protect the children from their mom. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. He cannot build anything for himself. He's busy fighting girl. He's still striving for his success. Mm. That man. Not only the defamation lawsuit, she also needs to send him a cease and yes, that's true. There's so much to be filed. Like sometimes I feel sorry for her because where do you even start from? Do you notice his last live stream that he was talking about this situation? How he was saying, I don't care anymore. And when somebody's telling you they don't care anymore, they've gotten to that point that they will do and undo. Seriously, they will do and they won't do. They don't care what is coming because he said it. I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to go to jail or I'm going to serve community service. So he's really out to commit havoc, and he's not backing down at all. Hmm. Exactly. So money is not everything. It's about being able to um, have him seen as a domestic stalker. Yes, that's very important. Who is consumed and obsessed with Korah. He's seriously, it's not about the money, and also it's also about her image. It's about how people see her, how some people feel like some of these things he's saying are true. So if she's able to take him to court and you have to prove all of these things you've said, he will now come back and backtrack the way he did. Was it last year? Well, last year, I think so, last year or last 2 years, where he came out and said, when he said she cheated on him, that all of those stories was, I'm like, oh, seriously, I wonder what happened that you decided to speak the truth. He's still nowhere to be found. He's tired of flaunting her. No, she left. They're no longer together right now. He doesn't have any girlfriend. That girlfriend, if it's the one you're thinking, broke up with him and left. Who's gonna deal with someone like that? All the time that both of you are supposed to spend together, this person is busy dragging the ex-wife, and then you go over to the ex-wife page. The ex-wife is doing was dancing, doing her music, chatting with her audience, but he's just constantly on her neck. Who has that time? If you're going to be in a relationship, and that relationship you cannot even have 5 minutes to yourself where the both of you are talking about yourself, having a conversation, just being humans and people in a relationship. Well, he's busy doing something else. It's going to be very difficult. He's blaming it on her, but it's not his ex. But it's not the ex's fault, because he cannot keep his ex's name out of his mouth. And which current girlfriend wants to be listening to you and all those noise that you're making? Who? Fire Greg, you're welcome. Who wants to listen to all of that? No, nobody have that energy. Seriously. And he created the whole saga from the beginning. He did. And people watching from 20, and now let me leave people, Seth. This his best friend now. This woman that we just played her video in the beginning of this live stream, because we've been live now for 3 hours. Uh, that woman now that is now crying out blood. Didn't she come out to say, oh, it was how these other people lying through her teeth? And anybody that listens to her in this 2024 will really think that it was Korah and Korah's family members and Korah's supporters that actually did all of these things that she's saying. Meanwhile, it was actually him that brought this thing out and started making videos upon videos, and he was on in all the blogs commenting and commenting. Anywhere he hears his name, sees their picture. In fact, even if it's only the ex-wife's picture you put up, he will appear seriously, and he will drop a lengthy comment there for you. That man was busy online. I don't even know when he went to his job, seriously, because the way you see him on different blogs commenting and posting videos and dragging this woman. And that lady came out to tell us that it was because of how Cora and her people were dragging. That's why she went to support him. Now you've supported him, you've received. She's crying and beating her chest, threatening up and down. When you just look at some people, you will just laugh, because they think that people forget. Like, people don't remember what they do or what they've done. You will not remember it. Since they forget it, they think everybody will do the same thing too. Charity is laughing. Ah, that's the money is everything. Money is his motivation for doing it. At this point, now that he started reacting on their videos and everything, it's catching out. That his 9 to 5 job, but his daily job, that one is not bringing in as much. Even though he was trying to make everybody believe I charge $1,500 for 2 hours and yada yada yada. Yet you're not at the job where you're charging 1,500 for 2 hours. You're always online talking. And then he will make you feel like he was just coming back from work before he came on live. Anybody can do that. You can be sleeping, just wake up from your sleep, put on your clothes, go on live and say, oh, I'm just coming back from work. I just drove in, opened my door 5 minutes ago, and I decided to come and talk to you. How are they going to know if you're lying or not? You just lies and things that everybody can this thing. Hmm. Okay. He's the one who created the monster. So stated that she is tired of dating a person who is obsessed with his ex. She cut all of the contract breaking out of the started dragging some. I think she has taken the video down. Oh really? The other one, that one is just there talking. She will be the next now. Don't you see how they are all collecting? He's all through. He's throwing them one after the other. She's next. Now is the turn of Miriam. The next person that you will hear crying very soon will be that one. That one that was busy dragging Summer. Let her continue. Hmm. As in, they like they have to fight because God doesn't like ugly. Absolutely, absolutely. And she wants to pretend that she was doing good. Seriously. He has never solved except that that time was offline for a while. If he choose to go offline, now he will still come back and start with with her name. Now that he has started speaking, and from what we hear, it seems like it's not only she that will be taking him to court. Some other persons too are beginning to file some things or getting ready, allegedly, from what we're hearing. Okay, we don't have proof of it yet, but that's what we hear. Okay, I've seen some videos where people posted the screenshot, but since I cannot find the people's page and go there for myself, like when I was live yesterday, I was telling y'all I wanted to find this woman's Facebook page so we can go in there and pull the content out. So if anybody says anything, I can tell you go to that page and see it for yourself. So those other people have not seen their page yet, but I heard they are also getting ready for him. So I think he's really in a tight corner right now, and he actually put himself in that tight corner. If he had left his ex alone after the divorce was finalized, I don't even think all of these things that are coming out now will be out there. And who knows the type of conversation he has had with some of those women in that private WhatsApp group. The day he falls out with them, they will now come and expose him too. So there's a whole lot of expose that is going to be going on, and I don't see this going away anytime soon. Okay, so let me take all the comments and I will round up. We've been here for 3 hours. We will wait for them to post more, and then where's the last comment I read? I think someone the comment about someone was the last one. Okay, yeah. So let's see this one. Yeah. Mm. They're even telling her audience not to mention his name, blocking those who bring him up. He's the one who loves the drama. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's true. Mm. Yeah. Most of them say, okay, so taking these comments. Yeah, so yet he's broke. No, he's making some money now. Okay, he's making some coin because the traffic on his page on Facebook, if you go and look at it, it's there because he's speaking about his ex. Whenever he speaks about his ex, go and check the videos. And when he talks about his chiropractor job or just having a random conversation, you will see the huge difference. So that's why he keeps doing the tell all and more stories and more stories. And because he gets a lot of traffic because of her name, he will not stop. He's getting rid of them because he has a lot of who are supporting him now. He wants to sell the narrative that all Nigerians are against him. Yeah, that's what because he never ever the way this Miriam is telling us, oh, I filed this, I did this, I gave him money, I paid with my money. All of that thing, this man did not come out once to give accolade to this woman. But he was able to refer to the Zoe that they said allegedly have a criminal record as his nanny. Seriously. Seriously, it is something else. So Miriam will never take action against him. Never. I think her hands are not clean. Also, that's what I think. I think if she does anything, it will backfire, and for that reason, she won't dare. That's just what I think. It is well. I'm coming. Let me throw on this. Can you all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me because it seemed like my mic is out. Yeah, the battery of my mic is out. So this case, one thing that I want to see is if he would actually um respond to Miriam. And another thing that we have to wait for is this thing that Miriam is threatening about, saying that after they're done with this children thing, she will post evidence. I want to see the evidence that Miriam is going to share, because I feel like any evidence that woman shares, she's going to be implicating herself also. That's just what I think. Let me see. Okay. She's going to be implicating herself also. So I don't even think she would do that. But just to gain sympathy, in my opinion, just to gain sympathy from people, that's what she's saying.
I'm sorry.
That's what she's saying. Anyways, let me leave y'all now and we will be back. If you just came in now that we're just discussing and talking, you have to watch this live stream from the beginning. Then you will hear from the horse's mouth. The lady that you see her photo on the thumbnail. You can hear loud and clear because my mic went off. So now I'm just talking straight into my device. And I didn't notice at first that my device has actually gone off until I stood up. Then I saw that it was off. My microphone was off, because looking at my screen I can see that it's showing that my audio is still on. So if you're just coming in, we're already 3 hours into this live stream. I started around 4 o'clock, and now it's 6:40 my time here. So after we're done, you have to watch this from the beginning to hear that woman that has caused so much harm to Cora, the woman that gingered this man, that gingered Justin initially at the beginning up until 2023. She is now talking from both sides of her mouth because everything is not going the way it's supposed to go. So I will keep an eye on her page because I don't see her stopping this anytime soon. So I'll keep an eye on her page. We'll keep an eye on his page also. Can I ban you? We'll keep an eye on both of their pages and we will see. All right, so I will see you all later. I don't know when they will drop a video, but if they do before we go to bed, maybe we'll be able to come back live. If that's not the case, then tomorrow, him, Justin, or Miriam, or one of their friends, somebody would say something. But in order for you to understand what we discussed today, you will have to watch from the beginning, because that's where you will hear her talking. Because her video that we actually listened to today was about an hour-long video, and that woman said a lot. If it's threats, anything you want to hear, you will hear it. So if you came in late, check it out from the beginning. I've also checked Justin's page and he didn't say anything as of now. He just posted about him shaving off all his beards. That's all. He has not posted anything else. I've checked all the people that are busy dragging Cora. I've checked the ones that I know. I've checked their page too. All of them, they're just saying things that are not, worth discussing. So we're just going to give them this Sunday and Monday, and we will see. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There's 31 people in the live stream. Please hit the like button. Exactly. Go say, what is her page? Ooh, God, I would love to say her page. I would love to tell you the name of her page, but what if I say it here? I don't want people to go and drop the time, because when people are evil, you don't have to do the same. But if you type in her full name, if you watch from the beginning, you will hear her at some point. She was angry and she said her full name. But if you want to know the name of her full page, from you see my photo here. If you type in Entertainment Daily on Instagram, you can send me a message. I can write the full name of her page. But I just don't want people to go there and tell her how wicked she is because she knows she's already going through hell. Do you understand? That's why I don't want to say it here. You understand? So, but her page, you can see it's a verified page, and you will know that it's her. From her voice, you can tell that is her. I think her last post was, I think, 1 day ago. So today is Sunday. Maybe she will go to church to ask for forgiveness, so she's yet to post. Oh no, what? Okay, okay. She posted a document. Wait, she posted a document. I think 2 hours. Then when I saw it was 2 hours ago. So I think that's what she posted today. But she has not done video today. But she keeps posting like court documents and things like that. So let me have this stuff. I'm outside now. Oops, the dusty. This. Oh, you're right. Oh, all right. So I'm back from multitasking now. It's 6 in the evening, so I will leave you all. If there's something, you will see us back live. It's 6 p.m. my time. Let me go and do some stuff, and I will come back. But please, let me go and do some stuff. And please, if you really want to hear this woman, because I want a lot of people to. Oh, my battery is even down too. We've spoken for a long time. I will see you all later. Please subscribe, turn on notification, give the live stream a thumbs up. We're here to just debunk the lies that Mr. JD and his cohorts are putting out there, trying to confuse people, and that's not fair. If you're going to tell a story, tell the truth. If you're not going to tell the truth, leave it alone. Don't mislead people. So that's why we're out here, and we're just, as they keep talking, we will keep countering what they are saying, and we're just not going to do it without presenting you with evidence. We're going to present you with evidence. We're also going to refer you to where you can go hear it from the horse's mouth if you want to. So yeah. Okay, good. So I understand. Thank you very much for understanding, because we cannot stoop down to their level. But sometimes people get very upset after seeing this type of things, and they're just like, look, if you think you can dish this out to someone else, we're going to dish it back to you. And they might just go in there and bombard her. And you remember she said she had a concussion. The next thing you will hear, she will tell you that is we're actually the one that gave her the concussion, even though she said she had an accident. But when she was stunting Cora Obidi for 3 years, helping Justin to file and paying for documents, paying for all these things, she did not know that it was going to get to that point. So yeah, I wish we could still gist more over here, but I will see you all later. If they do post anything relevant, then we are going to I will be back later tonight. Banyo, kani banyo kala kala picking it. Daxi, very meneligo. Ah, what she going to kani mess? Daxi. Sorry, I'm speaking. I'm speaking some Greek here. I'm sorry, I have my little one here with me, so I gotta go. Let me go attend to her because she needs my attention. But I will be back if there's anything interesting. If these people are doing anything that is worth talking. Today is Sunday, so nothing much. Poopas. All right, so see you all later. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to turn on notification bell, and let's keep this conversation going. Let the truth be known. Let the truth be out there. Let your voices be loud. If you watch this video from the beginning, drop us a comment. Tell us what you think. If you've been following this story from a very long time, write in the comment section, okay, of this video after this live stream ends, because people need to know who this woman is, because some persons are already feeling sorry for her. Oh, why JD did not do this. Look, her hands are not 100% clean. She's done a lot. A lot of people think the other lady in the UK, and she too, she's also based in the UK. I didn't even know she was based in the UK until she said it. A lot of people think that the other lady that based in the UK, that her name starts with L, has done more than any other person. But no, this one did more than any one of them. In fact, I can actually tell you all of them put together didn't do what this one did. This one gave the man, you know how this man went into all those Nigerian blogs to go and be dragging his ex-wife.
Daddy's here.
Oh, went to drag his ex-wife. All of those is the job of this woman, but listen to her and hear her cry and beat her chest and talk about how ungrateful people are. All right, so thank you all so very much. I will see you all on the next one. Subscribe. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you, Gold. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, Ron M. I don't want to miss anybody, so we have to go through all of the names before we leave. Let me see who else was here with us. Who else was here with us? Thank you, Charity Ojemudia. Thank you, Faye, Greg. Who else was here with us? Thank you, Nje. I don't want to say the other two names, so I don't bother your name.
I don't bother your name.
Thank you. Thank you, Nje. Thank you, Joanne. Who else was here with us? Let's scroll all the way to the top. Thank you, Beverly Adams. Beverly Adams was here with us too. Who else was here in the comment section? I know most of you are here, but you don't comment. So if you don't comment, I will not know who is watching me. Okay, so it's when you comment, that's when I can say your name. So if you want me to say your name, you have to drop a comment, and that way I will see. I'm still scrolling through. I don't want to miss anybody that was here with us right from the beginning, but who will I be able to catch all the? It's a lot. We've been talking for a very long time, so yeah. Okay, Whipping Stick was also here. Thank you, Whipping Stick. Who else was here? Who else was here? I never cross night and say I'll be fake. Nah, nah, don't come, let it see me they shake. Okay, so I didn't miss anybody. I think that's all. If I miss your name, it wasn't intentional. Thank you all so very much. God bless you. I super appreciate the time you spend here with us, commenting, chatting with us, or just there in the background, chilling and listening. Thank you so very much. And I will see you all either this evening, but if you don't see me back on this evening, then it means that none of them have dropped anything that is worth us talking about. And then we will be back tomorrow with videos and live stream. But let's keep our finger crossed. You never know what Mr. JD will do. He just wakes up and he has so many things he wants to say. So let's see how that goes. Thank you all very much. Subscribe, turn on notification, catch up on the playlist also. If you didn't see our live stream yesterday, they're all on the playlist. The videos, we dropped the video today too, and all of those are on the playlist. So you can actually catch up on the playlist and follow up. If you're here for the first time, you might not understand because we've discussed a lot. So you have to go to the playlist and just pick the ones that, which is Koro Obidi versus Mr. Koro Obidi. That's the title of that playlist, and all their videos and live stream we've done on this topic is all on that one playlist. So you can just chill on it while you're doing your home chores and whatnot. Thank you also very much, and I will see you all on the next one. Okay, so thank you. God bless you. Blessings. Happy Sunday. Happy weekend. Enjoy your day. Be blessed. Keep smiling. God bless you. Everything you put your hand to, may it be prosperous. May you never encounter someone like Mr. JD and this his cohorts. God bless you all. Thank you so very much. Much love. Big kisses. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay.